Hey everyone, welcome back to Lunchtime with Ace Silverfang. I am the one and only Ace. And I am back with Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney Trilogy. Justice for all. Last we left off, we were still trying to set the Fae family free from their curse of constantly ending up on trial. We have not yet succeeded. But we were on day 2 of the actual trial. June 22nd, 9:51 a.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby number 3. Nick? Yeah? Did you know that Von Kalma's daughter is only 18? Just like me? Yeah. Why? I was just thinking about how strong she is. I mean, she's been in Germany this time all by herself, and she's so grown up. Yeah, I'm sure she felt a lot of pressure from her father's reputation. And then you look at me, and, well, I'm the daughter of the master, but I'm still just a little girl. And on top of that, I'm the suspect in a murder trial. But I think you're really strong too, Maya. For all you've gone through. You've been on trial twice! Good morning! The two of you look like you're doing well today. I'm happy for you. You're... Yeah, you know, we're looking pretty good going into a murder trial, yeah. Hey! Morning, Pearly! You'll be safe today! Mystic Maya! Huh? What do you mean? My mother is coming to support you, to show her support. Yeah, that's right, Pearly. Hey, Pearls. Yes, Mr. Nick? Do you think you could do me a big favor? Could you channel Mia today too? Huh? I was sort of hoping to sit in the audience today and watch. Please, it's very important to me. I don't feel confident enough without her help. Mr. Nick, that's enough! You can't show weakness in front of the person you love. Pearly! Not this again! Please, can you do this for us, Pearls? Alright. I'll do it. I'll do it for Mystic Maya's sake. Yes, and I'm having you do it not for my sake, but for your sake. I know that's what Phoenix is doing right here. See you later then. I'll leave you two alone and I'll leave you two to your alone time. Thank goodness. Nick? This way Pearls won't be able to see today's trial. What do you mean? What's going on? Yeah, I know, yeah. Because we already suspect that Pearl's mom is responsible in this somehow. It's like, wow. Ugh. Yeah, we don't want Pearl to watch this. June 22nd, 10 a.m., District Court, Courtroom number 2. Court is now in session for the trial of Maya Faye. I didn't do my vocal warm-up today. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Let's start already. Mr. Phoenix Wright, I look forward to today's news with great joy. The image of your defeated face will be transmitted all over the world. This is not this isn't an international trial. Why would it be all over the world? All over the world, huh? Sounds like you've made quite the name for yourself, Phoenix. Don't be foolish, you foolish fool wearing the foolishly foolish clothes. The famous one is me. I'm the prodigy who has never lost a case since becoming a prosecutor 5 years ago. Naturally, the world's eyes are on me as I conduct my first trial in this country. I didn't realize lawyers are really famous in this world. That's nice, Miss Von Karma. Glad to see you're in such good spirits today, Miss Faye. It's true what they say. Women really are scary when they fight. Now then, a very interesting theory today was presented during yesterday's session. That the defendant could have left the channeling chamber, correct? Yes. And this key is proof of that. This key, the only key to the channeling chamber, was not where it should have been. Your Honor, I would like to say one thing before we begin. All right, let's hear it. Yes. Okay, I think my voice is finally getting into position. The prosecution has determined that from the time of the murder to the time of arrest, the defendant did indeed leave the room at one point. What? But, Miss Von Karma, then how do you explain this picture? Are you saying then that the person in this picture is not the defendant? I never said that wasn't the defendant. Then what is the meaning of this? All I'm saying is that Maya Fey, after killing the victim, exited the room. And I believe that is when she dropped this key. Can you substantiate your claim? Isn't that what I'm here for? The prosecution would like to call the defendant's aunt, Morgan Fey, to the stand. Just as I suspected. Aunt Morgan. Oh, Mia. She seems really torn by this. Yeah, your own family betrayed you. That's not good. Witness, name and occupation. My name is Morgan Fey, and I am a spirit medium in a manner of speaking. I'm sorry, what do you mean, in a manner of speaking? Ah! I just like to think that he shrieks like that whenever whipped. I don't think anyone really cares. I do. Now then, after the murder took place, you kept watch over the defendant, correct? Yes, that is correct. I performed the spiritual severing technique on Mystic Maya then. The spirit severing technique? A technique to remove a spirit from a body and send it back to the other world. That is... Yes, that is. You, be quiet. He's the judge. He's allowed to ask questions. He has to judge this. Now, witness. Something happened while you were performing this technique, correct? Yes, that is correct. What in the world could have... Okay, they were outside the room. When did she possibly escape? Mystic Maya, she escaped from the room. She did not. There was one entrance and one exit, and we were there. Outside the room. The entire time. Wait. Crud, there was that one brief moment where Phoenix and Lotta went to call the cops. For some reason, Lotta went with me. What? And here we come to the heart of the matter. Maya Fey, while in a possessed state, managed to escape from the channeling chamber. I don't believe you.
Order! 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 Miss Fey, please testify to this court what happened during that time.
Alright, time to hop up on sugar and caffeine.
And the taste of blue.
I've always seen Mountain Dew Frostbite. Never tried it. Decided to try it. Turns out it's the flavor of blue. Not blueberry. Not blue raspberry either. Just blue. Like, if blue had a color, blue had a flavor, it'd be Mountain Dew Frostbite. 'Tis bizarre, most odd. Tasty, but most odd.
Miss Fey, please testify to this court what happened during that time.
Your Honor, I will try my best. I think someone just upped the ante on this trial. Maya's escape. After we heard the gunshots, those two broke the door open and entered the chamber. I requested that Mr. Wright and the other lady please contact the police. In retrospect, only one of us needed to do that. A pistol was hanging from Mystic Maya's hand as she was in a daze. Then, quite suddenly, she thrusted me away from herself and escaped from the room. With great strength, she hit the base of my neck, and I fainted for a short while. I'm afraid I have no knowledge of where she went after that. Well, I don't believe you. I don't know what the contradiction is, but I don't believe you. Why have you hidden this until now? I did not wish to cause more trouble for Mystic Maya. However, I must correct falsities when they arise. That's right. She is simply correcting a falsity, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Why is she making it a point to take a stab at me? Never mind.
Mr. Wright, your cross-examination, please.
My aunt is very smart, and is a very smart and sly person. It's going to be very hard for us to find a crack in her testimony. Yeah, I already can't, so I'm gonna have to really ask questions. Alright, broke the door open, entered the chamber. Just now, you said those two. Who were those two people you're referring to? I know who they were, I'm asking you to state them for the court. I was referring to that foreign lady and yourself, good sir. Wait, so Lotta Hart really is foreign? I'm really confused to where this place place. Lotta's not a foreigner. There we go. Despite how she talks. Oh, is that so? I'm sorry. I simply could not understand her atrocious English. Not to mention, she looked awful. Also, again, pretty sure this is Japanese. Don't know why they decided they're gonna change to English in English. Makes it even more confusing. It's like those jelly donuts in Pokemon. They're actually rice balls. It makes people really, really dumb. Makes people sound stupid. I can already see people in the Heartland gearing up for a riot. In any case, I have already sent the repair bill to your office, Mr. Wright. Oh, thanks. Great.
What did you do after that, Miss Fey?
I I requested that Mr. Wright and the other lady please contact the police. Oops. Let's do that. Was it really necessary to have two people do something so simple as call the police? I was thinking that. If there was a possibility of escape, then one of us should have stayed behind.
Yes, that is a very good point.
At that time, I myself was a little confused. On top of which, there was another.
Another what, madam?
Oh, it's nothing. No need to concern yourself.
We should concern ourselves. This is a trial of murder.
Tell us everything, you lying witch. I want to hear the end of that sentence.
Yeah, question further.
I mean, I'm probably gonna get whipped, but yeah. There was another reason you wanted both of us out of that room, wasn't there? You must testify. Why did you chase us out of the room? I simply did not wish for there to be more victims. The lives of both the good sir and the camera woman may be in danger, is what I thought to myself. She has big hair. Seeing her from behind like that showed me she has really big hair.
Well, that was very noble of you, Miss Faye.
It's bad. Now people have a good impression of her, and a bad one of us. Looks like she caught us napping. That's my aunt for you.
Are you satisfied now, Mr. Wright? Miss Faye, please continue.
I'm not satisfied, but I'll let it pass for now. A pistol was hanging from Mystic Maya's hand, and she was in a daze. During our investigation, you stated that you struck the defendant on the head, and this strike caused Maya to lose consciousness. Do you stand by the statement? I'm afraid I don't. The statement I gave you was a lie. Okay, great. So now she's saying that everything we based the previous day's trial on was a lie. But why would you lie about something like that? It is very painful for me to say this. However, the witness was lying to cover for the defendant. She was... Oh, sorry, wrong voice. She was covering for Maya? So you were covering for the defendant? Well, yes. It was only later that I was informed of what had occurred. That the renegade Mystic Maya had done something very unexpected.
Something unexpected? What, pray tell, did she... Ah! Oh, stop whipping me. Oh.
This witness didn't and couldn't have seen what happened. If you want to know what this unexpected thing was, there is always later.
Yes, very well.
Why does it suddenly feel like there's a rock in the pit of my stomach? Now, witness, continue with what happened. Then, quite suddenly, she thrusted me. Yeah. Was it really that easy for her to escape from you? I mean, yes, she transformed, but she transformed from one woman to another woman. I'm ashamed to admit to such a thing. However, yes. But you are physically larger and stronger than the defendant. There's no way she could have escaped from you so easily. Have you forgotten already, Mr. Phoenix Wright? What about this picture? Remember that at the time, the defendant was not physically Maya Fey.
Growing old is such a mysterious thing. Trust me, I know firsthand.
The judge, bless his heart. Basically, Mystic Maya's body was still that of the nurse she had called.
But if she had run away, wouldn't you have given chase right away?
Well, yes, I would have. However, with great strength, she hit the base of my neck, and I fainted for a short while.
You fainted?
I became dizzy, and then collapsed onto the floor.
How long were you unconscious?
I'm not sure. About 10 minutes, perhaps.
And the defendant almost certainly went somewhere in that time.
Happy. Witness, elaborate on that point for us.
Okay, so I have to prove that she was not unconscious. That's gonna be tough.
I'm afraid I have no knowledge of where she went after that.
Is that because you were unconscious?
Why, yes.
Okay, hold on. Here's the incongruency. What she's saying is, we got in there, she told us to leave, we left, she was knocked unconscious, Maya left, while possessed. Then, within a 10-minute span, also came back so that she could perform the spirit severing technique. Why did Maya come back? While possessed. There's the inconsistency.
Why, yes.
Great. Well, now what? Question further.
So while you were unconscious, you had absolutely no idea where the defendant went? I would think that's obvious, good sir. If that's true,
then how can you know for sure that the defendant left the channeling chamber at all? Now that you mention it, I have to wonder myself. Yes, that doesn't make any sense.
it's true that this witness is not able to confirm this. But the key word here is this witness.
What other witness? What other witness?
What do you mean by that? It means she has another witness up her sleeve. That's what. It looks like Miss Von Karma is ready to move on to her next witness.
That's enough. From what I can tell, there is nothing wrong with this witness's testimony. And from what she has said, we can establish that Maya Fey did leave the chamber.
How this isn't going to come back to bite us in the butt. Let's just be cautious. I wish I could delete this. Doesn't want to let me delete it. It's odd. It's very odd. The previous game let me delete it. Now, let us take the next logical step and ask, where did the defendant go after leaving the channeling chamber?
Yes. That is exactly what we should be. Ah!
Be quiet, you judge.
How dare you speak in your own courtroom?
Now then, what the escapee had done was she had gone to speak with a certain person.
She went to speak with someone? I have a hunch. There's only one person I think it could be that's being talked about right now. Who was it? Who was it?
The prosecution calls Miss Eenie Miney, who was sleeping in the side room at the time.
Eenie Miney? Okay, this is gonna be confusing. This is gonna be really confusing.
I think you can see where this is headed. Yep. Oh, I think you can see where this is headed.
Yep. It's headed to me having to do her voice for quite a while. She pretends to be a ditz.
Witness, name and occupation. Okay, so my name is, like, Eeny Miny. I'm, like, researching, like, parapsychology stuff at the, university.
What is parapsychology?
Let's see. It's like, I guess, most people call it occult stuff.
Even if that's what most people call it, I can't say I understand what that means.
Then I suggest you go home and research it yourself.
Yes, sir! What's wrong with you? Be a man!
Now then, Miss Miney, after the murder took place, you spoke with the defendant, Maya Fey. Is this correct?
Oh, dang. I'm already getting hungry. I only just started.
Well, I guess if that's the case, then let's hear your testimony. That is all right, isn't it, Your Honor?
Yes, sir!
For the love of all things good, Your Honor, have some spine. For my sake. Okay. Just watch him sweat there for a minute. I'm gonna go get something. I gotta quell my stomach before we continue.
Alright, everybody. The growl in the stomach has quelled. I think I can focus now. After the murder.
Like, when the channeling started, I was, like, sleeping in the side room. Like, a little later, someone came into the room, like, really suddenly. It was, like, oh my gosh. Totally my sister. I, like, hadn't seen her in, like, so long. I was so happy in, like, a sad way. My sister, she, like, told me something, like, totally terrible.
Oh, young lady. You're saying the person that entered was your sister? Don't you mean the defendant, Maya Fey?
Really now, Your Honor. Maya Fey was still in the middle of channeling at that time.
Are you saying that the spirit was the spirit of this witness's sister?
Judge. Oh no. Yes. Meeny Miny. She was a nurse at Dr. Gray's clinic.
Oh, well, this is...
Witness. Like, yeah? In your testimony, you mentioned a terrible thing. Why don't you tell the court what this terrible thing was? I'm sure we'd love to hear about it.
I'm sure I'd love to cross-examine.
Like, do I totally, like, really have to? Of course.
Miss Whiting, please.
My sister, like, this is what she said to me. That was no accident. I was drugged with sleeping pills. I was murdered by that person. That's why I took my revenge. It's only fair, isn't it, Edie?
She took her revenge? Are you sure that's what she said?
Yes. There. Are you satisfied, Your Honor?
No, because now I have to judge one person on the crimes of another. I still can't believe it. I can't believe that a spirit would go so far as to use a medium to get revenge.
It's a bit hard to swallow. However, all the evidence points and testimonies point to this as the truth. Except it doesn't. It makes absolutely no sense. The end. Can I speak? I haven't been able to use any evidence at all, nor have I been able to cross-examine properly.
What do you think, Mr. Wright?
I think it's a little crock. It's a complete crock.
It certainly seems like all the loose ends are accounted for.
They are not. This testimony just now. Was it all made up? Was it just one huge lie? Of course it was, Phoenix. Mia, what do you mean? It's well constructed, but that's all it is. But even the most well-spun lies can be undone. We can do it, Phoenix. Let's find that one loose thread and unwind this tapestry of lies. Your Honor, there is room for doubt, so the defense will cross-examine this witness. We believe that our cross-examination will reveal the real truth behind this murder. Yet again, the foolish fool speaks out more more foolishly foolish drabble. I wonder if you'll make this one more entertaining than the last.
I don't know, my last one was pretty entertaining. Oh, you're talking about Morgan Fay. I didn't get a chance to present any evidence. You just said, we're done. I was like, what? No, we aren't. But no, you just ended it there.
After the murder.
Time to just hold it on everybody. And everything. Was that because of your, sesame allergy, was it?
Like, that's right. I think there were like sesame seeds, like, in the lunch they served that day. I had this, like, premonition that it was going to totally be a seedy day.
Yes, indeed. Was she? Am I the only one who missed the boat here? Ah, good. I was worried I was the only one. Anyway, you were taking a nap. Did something happen while you were sleeping? Press! Do you know the time?
Like, maybe a little before 11 a.m. Something like that, I think.
11 a.m.?
Yeah, like, my stomach is totally ready for, like, food.
No. I think you misunderstood me. Yeah, I was like, wait a minute. You mean... No, not now time. What time was it then? I think you misunderstood me. I'm not asking what time it is now. I meant what time was it when someone came into your room. Yeah. What the heck?
Oh, so, like, that's what you meant. Like, you should have been more, like, clear about it.
Sorry, my bad. I thought that someone with a brain would have been like, he's clearly talking about some other time, not right now.
No, it's okay. Like, it's really...
Really what? That's it? Why'd you stop mid-sentence?
Did I? So, like, what was I talking about again?
What time was it?
Never mind. Witness. About this person who entered the side room.
That was totally evading the question. 100%. Are you absolutely sure?
I guess?
You guess? Was it or was it not your sister who entered?
Like, I don't know.
What? But you just said it was. How can you not know?
I mean, like, I totally don't know your sister at all, Mr. Smith.
I hate her. So much hate. She's doing this on purpose. I know she is. She's already let the facade fade a little. If you remember last week when we were questioning her at the Fey estate, she completely let her facade drop a little bit. She didn't talk like a ditz. She didn't talk like she was stupid. And that was the real her. All this ditz stuff is a complete fabrication so people don't suspect her. And they just think she's stupid. This is why I hate her. She's not really stupid. She's pretending to be stupid so she can get away with, I'm going to assume, murder. First off, my name is not Mr. Smith. Second, I'm an only child. I'm asking about your sister. But more than that, she's managed to mess up the question with her answer. Well, Mr. Wright, the defense rests. Well, that was a colossal waste of our time.
Now then, witness. How did you feel when you saw Miss Mimi Miney? I, like, hadn't seen her in, like, so long. I was so happy in, like, a sad way.
You were happy in a sad way?
Yeah, like, I mean, it was my sister.
But wouldn't most people react here with surprise at seeing a dead loved one alive again?
But, like, maybe if I was, like, someone who didn't know about, like, the occult. But I, like, know all about the Korean channeling technique. The point here is the witness immediately recognized that it was her sister. Yeah, like, what she said.
Should I drop this line of questioning? Question her further! So you really didn't think anything strange of the whole encounter?
No. Like, there wasn't any reason for me to, like, think anything was strange.
But... Ow! Don't keep badgering her. You know the phrase, objection? Could you try using that once in a while instead of a friggin' whip? Mr. Wright, this question of what the witness felt when she saw her witness, her sister, is it really that important? Abso-freaking-lutely! It is very important, although I haven't quite figured out what it is yet. But I've got to bluff for now, and make it seem like I know what I'm talking about. All right, Mr. Wright. Miss Miney, please amend your testimony.
Like, okay. I'm, like, totally cool with that. I wasn't, like, scared at all. And, like, her costume looked totally, like, normal.
Was? So there was nothing odd at all about your sister's appearance?
Like, yeah. Nothing was, like, weird.
Oh, so you mean... She normally has blood covering her clothes. Mia's talking to herself like she's found something wrong. That's impossible. Yeah, it's totally impossible. It's like I'm saying.
Like, is everything okay? Can I, like, go on?
Sure. Something terrible? What's the something terrible? Oh, right, she already said something terrible. Something terrible? What was this thing she told you?
Huh? Like, didn't I just, like, tell you about it? Did you, like, forget already? A foolish fool with a foolish seed for a brain only speaks foolishly with foolish words. Well, excuse me, princess. I haven't heard this in so long. Well, excuse me, princess. Anyway, should I ask her to hear the story again? Nah, don't bother asking. I did just hear the story. It's not like my memory is that bad. Actually, the defense is fine and does not need to hear the story again. Very well. You may continue your testimony, Miss Miney. I know there has to be something here I can use. But where? She really put a lot of thought into this lie, didn't she? I already figured it out. We can't rush into this. Let's take it slowly, one step at a time. She's bound to slip up somewhere. Don't give up. But don't get careless, okay? Remember, calm and collected. Yup, I've got this. I just need to keep going forward, 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 forward. Backward. Totally normal, huh? Totally, Totally normal, huh? That was a very well-spun lie, Massini. What are you babbling about this time, Mr. Wright? Or Mr. Phoenix Wright? It's well constructed, but that's all it is. Stealing my lines now, are we, Phoenix? What? It's a good line. I'm gonna take it. Miss Miney, may I remind you of what you said? You said that there was nothing strange about your sister's appearance. Like, yeah, and? But I don't think that's what you were thinking at all. Take a look at this picture. This is a picture of the sister you met. I would think that even you would be surprised if someone appeared before you like this. The blood spray. Yeah, the blood spray. You've already confirmed that, apparently. Maya left the room after the murder. Miss Miney, why did you not include the blood you saw in your testimony? If you were really testifying and not lying, you would have noted it right off the bat. Order! Miss Miney, what is the meaning of this? Miss Miney. I'm thinking! Don't interrupt me! There it is! Did you see it? The facade dropped. Like I said as well, I'm pretty confident this is actually Mimi. This isn't Eenie. What? And what are you stammering about, Your Honor? Well, that witness. Her personality did a complete 180 there. Lots of people do that when they get on the stand, though. Yeah, but Mia sees what I see. That's not Eenie. First of all, calm yourself, witness. I'm sorry. I, didn't mean to snap. Now, hurry up with the testimony. If you please. The judge still looks a little shaken up. A lot of help he's gonna be. After the murder, part 2. The side room was, kind of dark, you know? So, the costume is, purple, right? The blood totally blended right in. And I, persuaded my sister it wasn't, right to do something like that. And then, I took my sister to the channeling chamber. Yes, now I see. And you have given us a clear reason for why you didn't notice the blood. Aha! I just realized something. Little Pearl was in the hallway until the police arrived, I think. No. Until I came back in from calling for the cops. She was in the winding way. So, Eenie would have had to go... Sorry, quote-unquote Eenie would have had to go past Pearl. So if I can prove that she didn't see Pearl, I can prove... And the giant scattered pottery... I can prove that she didn't actually... Uh-oh, sneeze coming. No, go away, sneeze. Okay, good. I can prove that she is, in fact, lying. And you have given us a clear reason for why you didn't notice the blood. You think? Thanks, Gramps. Are you satisfied, Mr. Wright? No. There's one other little problem. All right, I guess not. Very well, you may question the witness. Thank you. Yeah, what the heck, dude? Of course I'm going to cross-examine. What am I going to do, just give up? Never. The side room was, kind of dark, you know? Really? Because I thought it was pretty bright inside that room. Don't push your subjective opinions onto this court. That's right. Excuse me, but how is my statement any more subjective than Miss Miney's? You are such a hopeless cause. Witness, you may feel free to ignore this trite little man. Like, okay.
I feel ganged up on. Can't breathe. Let me out here.
So, like, the costume is, like, purple, right? Oh, yeah, this one. You didn't see the blood? Like, yeah. But she must have had the gun with her at that time as well. That's,
Are you going to tell me next that you didn't notice the gun either?
I, like, totally didn't. All I was looking at was, like, her face. Continue.
Von Karma does not look comfortable with this part of the statement. Yeah, I think Von Karma thinks this is a bit weak. So, I should probably come back to this later.
And I, like, persuaded my sister it wasn't, like, right to do something like that.
And what was your sister, Miss Mimi Miney, like at the time?
Well, she was, like, totally flipped out. Because she just shot Dr. Gray. But I think, like, she knew. She said she did something really bad. And, like, she said she wanted to go with me to, like, apologize to Miss Morgan.
Did Mimi's spirit really say all that to you?
Like, yeah. And then, like, I took my sister to the channeling chamber.
Was your sister calm by that time?
Like, I guess so. I guess maybe, like, taking her revenge on Dr. Gray, like, made her feel a lot better.
I'd like to feel a lot better too, Mr. Phoenix Wright. The sooner, the better. She says with her whip at the ready.
And, like, Miss Morgan was the only one in the channeling chamber, you know?
May I ask you one more thing, Miss Miney?
Like, sure.
Was there anything strange? Anything you found strange, unusual, or just out of place?
Something out of place? Huh? Like, when do you mean?
When you were going to the crime scene. I'm talking about when you were going to the channeling chamber, of course.
Like, no, nothing strange.
She answered rather quickly. Now what? Press harder. Think harder. I know you can remember something.
I, like, totally can't.
That's not good enough. You have to explain yourself clearly to this court. Phoenix, don't go too hard. We need to confront her on why she didn't see Pearl. Do you think, Mr. Wright, that whether or not there was something odd on the way to the channeling chamber is all that important? It's incredibly important! I asked because it is very important. Not that I know where I'm going with this. I know exactly where I'm going with this, you fool! You foolish fool! Very well. Miss Whitey, if you will, please, could include a statement about this in your testimony.
Like, I don't get why, but okay. I, like, didn't see anyone on the way to, like, the channeling chamber.
I see. Yes, you didn't. I'm gonna press her first before I actually do this. Try to remember that time.
Oh, like, I remember, like, I totally didn't see anyone on the way.
Okay. I guess this really is a dead end. Something you finally pull out of a witness is never a dead end, Phoenix. It's no good. I can't find anything wrong. I know exactly what's wrong, you moron! Phoenix, the judge believes this testimony. If you don't find some sort of hitch in her statement, he'll end the trial. I know. We have to give it another shot. I already know it. It doesn't matter how many times we listen. We can't give up. I already know the answer. I went too far. There we go. Now, which of these is the way to say that Pearl broke the pot? I guess I present the pot. Okay, here we go. Pot time. Not pot, urn. Not pot, it's not a pot, it's an urn. Ah. Boom! I finally found the fault. Or I guess in your case, the crack in your perfect lie. No, what a witty retort. Huh? Take a look at this urn. Like, urn? There are cracks. Do you see them? So? Like, what does that prove?
Objection!
Who cares about some worn-out old urn? Like, yeah. I already, like, said I didn't see, like, anyone on the way to the channeling chamber. I didn't, like, totally say anything about, like, an urn, did I? No, it looks like you still don't understand. I propose that if you had really been walking along the winding way at the time, there was no way you could not have seen this person. Lil Pearls! I'd like to introduce someone to you. This is Miss Morgan Fay's daughter, Pearl Fay. Yes? And how is this child relevant? It just so happens that at the time of the murder, Pearl was playing at the center of the garden. Oh. And she just happened to break this urn. Oh. Oh! Oh, wait. Why'd you whip him? All he said was, oh. Wait, she broke the urn? Yup. She accidentally knocked it over with her ball. And Pearl was the one who put it back together. While sitting right in the middle of the winding way. What? Right through her hat. She looks like a ghost. Miss Miney. Pearl was there in the winding way at the time. She was hard at work putting the pieces of the urn back together, you see. If you couldn't see that while you were walking, I'd have to declare you legally blind. I think I have sufficiently proven one thing, Miss Miney. You are a masterful liar! Ah! Mr. Wright, you need to watch what you say. I'm 100% right. The one who needs to watch what she's saying is this witness. So, Miss Miney, tell us the truth. About what? About what? Everything. About where you really were at the time of the murder, of course.
Objection!
The witness just testified about that. That's right. Yeah, and I caught her in a lie. That's right. I was, like, sleeping in the side room. Can I really believe her? Was she really sleeping in the side room? Nope, not at all. There is no way. Your lies end here. What do you... The witness says that during the actual murder, she was asleep in the side room. And I say that's not possible because there's clearly a contradiction here.
A contradiction? Where is this contradiction?
Mia, help! Hold on. I just have to. Mia, help! I may have overreached on this one. Is there really a contradiction on there? Don't worry. You're on the right path, Phoenix. It might be a little hard for you to see the contradiction, but it's there. So just this once, do you want me to help you out? No, I think I can do it. Wait, do I? I think I can do it. Well, it might be hard for me to see, but I can't just accept your help without thinking it through myself first. That's the spirit. Give it another try.
Mr. Wright, what is your answer?
Okay, time to add another bluff to the pile. The witness says that during the actual murder, she was asleep in the side room. And I say that's not possible because there is clearly a contradiction here.
A contradiction? Where's the contradiction?
Pretty sure it's in her statement just now. Testimony. Earlier in your testimony, Miss Miney, you made the following statement. Like, Miss Morgan was the only one in the channeling chamber, you know? It's true that at the time, both myself and Miss Hart were not there. We had gone to call the police. So? Like, what does that have to do with anything? It's very simple. Miss Miney, how did you know that fact? How? I can see that Miss Fey was the only person in the channeling chamber. However, someone who was asleep in the side room could not have known that. Which means, Miss Miney, you did in fact go to the channeling chamber. But you didn't go there by the way of the winding way. Ah!
What? Look at the manor guide map. If I were to go between the side room and the channeling chamber, one would have to use the winding way. How would you do this without that?
Yes, that's right, Your Honor. Which is why I asked this very important question. Where was the witness at the time of the murder? Miss Miney, please answer the question. Don't ask a question off of a baseless assumption, if you please.
I don't like that look in her eye.
Well, I suppose since you put it out on the table, Mr. Phoenix Wright, you might as well answer the question for us. Where was the witness at the time of the murder? Now's your chance, Phoenix. Yeah, the only person who could have killed Dr. Gray was Eenie Miney. So now is the time to prove it.
Now then, Mr. Wright, let's hear your answer.
Cool, she actually agrees with me. Eenie Miney killed him. Boom! Miss Miney was here, of course.
What? But that's the channeling chamber.
Isn't that the crime scene? That's right. Miss Miney was at the scene of the crime. It's the only explanation.
Order, order, order!
That's why that is... Ah! Mr. Phoenix Wright, have you lost your mind? Yesterday's testimony established that only the victim and the defendant were in the chamber when the channeling started.
Yes, that is correct. Please explain yourself, Mr. Wright.
Simple. Miss Eenie Miney was hiding at the scene of... was hiding at the scene of the crime. I was hiding? Where? Like, where was I hiding?
Boom!
Here, of course.
Behind the folding screen?
Ah! Don't make me say this again. Recall yesterday's testimony? There ain't no way anyone was hanging out behind that folding screen. See, you stupid jerk! Quit being so quick to pin it on me, slime ball! This is her real face. This is why I also say that's clearly Mimi. Look at those eyes. That is Mimi.
No, Miss Miney. One so young as you shouldn't be saying.
Shut it, Gramps! As if you know exactly how old I am. Yeah. Cause she's not the younger sister. She's the older sister.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Looks like the pipe's about to burst. Guess I should help it along. Ha! Here's the real one. The real face. The real person. The witness is hiding behind the folding screen. With the help of... this! Miss Miney, how were you able to hide yourself at the... How you were able to hide yourself at the scene of the crime is very simple. You were hiding inside this box! Ah! That tiny little box? No person can fit in that. I watched a lot of Heart cram herself in there. Sorry, but your theory has already been disproved. Lotta disproved you when she was hiding from me in it. But that clothing box was in the side room, right? Which means it has nothing to do with the murder at all. That's right. I was sleeping there, so I should know. That clothing box was there in the side room the whole time.
Mr. Wright. Do you think you can prove that the clothing box was at the time of the crime?
Yes, I can, with some evidence. And now I present the piece of evidence that will prove this clothing box was at the scene of the crime when the murder took place. Boom! Take a look at this clothing box. You're so stupid. As if there's any sort of evidence in that old thing.
This... What on earth?
I don't have time for you to sit there surprised. Hurry up and say it already.
There's a hole! About 8 inches off the ground.
A hole about 8 inches off the ground. Where have we heard that before? The folding screen. It had a hole at the same height. That's right. I hope this has opened your eyes to what happened. At the time of the shooting, the clothing box was sitting behind the folding screen. Which is why the bullet from the pistol hit both the box and the folding screen. It went through the screen and then into the box. Miss Miney, you were hiding behind the folding screen, waiting for your chance. Yes, for your chance to kill Dr. Gray! Ah!
Order! So what are you saying?
Then, Mr. Phoenix Wright, what about this picture? Are you saying that the person in this photo is Miss Eenie Miney? That is exactly what I'm saying. Miss Eenie Miney, you were hiding inside this clothing box all along. And you wore a medium's costume to masquerade as Maya Fey.
To masquerade as Maya Fey?
She had it planned from the very beginning. She would kill Dr. Gray and pin the blame on my client. No! Stop! I can't stand to listen to any more of this foolishness. Why? Because I'm proving you wrong? I'm gonna make you lose your case? First case? You're gonna lose your first case. It'll be a first loss, is what I'm trying to say. If that's the case, Mr. Phoenix Wright, then I have a proposition. This whole idea that the witness moved the clothing box to the crime scene, pretended to be the defendant, killed the victim, and then fled the scene of the crime. It's not possible for one person to do that all by herself. Correct. It's not possible. It really is impossible for one person to do all the preparations, that is. Ow! Need I remind you, the foolish receive no mercy. Wait! Miss Von Karma, you said it was not possible for one person, correct? What? You can't be serious. Miss Miney, you had an accomplice! Boom! Both of our witnesses! This person... If it wasn't someone from Kurain Village, you couldn't have gotten the costume. And if it wasn't someone from the Fey household, you wouldn't have that box to use. Morgan... Fey!
Isn't that the wonderful lady witness we had earlier?
What do you have to say to this, Miss Miney? You shot Dr. Gray with your own 2 hands! Do you deny it? I can't do a woman's scream, so I'm not even gonna try. Not even gonna give it an attempt. I think this is what really happened. Yep. The murderer had planted herself at the scene of the crime long beforehand. Dressed in a medium's costume and wearing a wig, she pretended to be the defendant. And then, the channeling started. The murderer crept silently toward the other 2, both of whom had their eyes closed. First, she drugged Maya Fey with a strong sleeping agent. Then she stabbed Dr. Gray with the knife. Next, she hid my client inside the clothing box. She did that so she could take Maya's place and frame her for the crime. But that's when something unexpected happened.
Unexpected?
Yes. Bang! Dr. Gray was actually not yet dead! With the last of his strength, he fired a shot at his attacker. And that is why the hole in the folding screen was so low to the ground. He was on the ground. The murderer then took the gun from Dr. Gray and...
After that, you and the other lady thought to break into the room?
Yes, a gunshot is certainly something you wouldn't expect to hear. Which is why, upon hearing the shots, we forced our way into the channeling chamber. Miss Miney, she immediately covered her own costume with blood. That explains why it doesn't look like a spray pattern. Now that I think about it, it does look like someone just smeared blood on it and pretended to be Maya Fey. But that sort of description would have been easy to see through. Which is precisely why Miss Morgan Fey chased us out. Please, leave this area to me. Go quickly and inform the police. Hurry, before there are more victims here.
What is one supposed to say?
This is the real truth behind this murder. Huh.
Who is that? Laughing at a time like this.
Oh, you simple-minded fools. I'm sorry, are you still by chance evolving?
What is it this time?
Miss Von Karma, surely.
Of course it was me.
Do you really think someone of Von Karma blood would lose due to something this petty? Yeah? What in the world? Mr. Phoenix Wright, your argument is flawed in one very crucial area. And that is...
If this witness is the real murderer, why would she go through all this trouble? Huh? Working together with a medium, pretending to be one, putting on this whole act. What reason would she have to do such foolish things? Eh? Well, that's, yeah, that's right. That's exactly what I was gonna say. Oh, and one other thing. Why would Miss Eenie Miney want to kill Dr. Gray? Where is her motive? Yeah, that's exactly what I wanted to say too. Yeah, motive! I don't have a motive! Motive. That's... I can't say she has no motive here. I have to think of a motive now. What is her reason for wanting Dr. Gray dead? Okay, well, you're asking the question, so I'm gonna say. Because I don't trust myself to actually have the right answer right off the bat. The reason you want Dr. Gray dead is this! I say that because there's like several reasons. One reason is this. Ha! I thought you born with your silly answers. Okay, well. Fine, boy, just great. Now she's calling me by my full name. You think I did this to get revenge for my sister's death? Oh. Apparently that was the right thing. Yes. Because through that accident, you suffered a lot of hurt and pain yourself. Don't be stupid. No one has proof that Dr. Gray drugged my sister, right? And you want to say I wanted to take revenge based on nothing?
What do you mean by that?
Senile, stupid Gramps. I'm like going to explain, so like, please listen, okay? Look at that. She put her mask back on. It's so stupid. Why do you wear this mask? It's been over half a year since I was discharged from the hospital. If I like wanted revenge, then like I wouldn't have waited this long. And besides, like, the guy that thought of the spirit thing was, like, Dr. Gray. It was, like, a total coincidence he asked me about it, you know?
She's back to her airhead persona.
However, you see... Ouch! Let me finish! Pathetic, Mr. Phoenix Wright. You fail to support your own theory. The end.
I think we have our answer, Mr. Phoenix Wright. What Miss Miney has stated is very true. The revenge plan is overly complicated, and she has no motive in the first place. Furthermore, there is no reason for Miss Morgan Fay to cooperate with this plan. You don't even have any truly decisive piece of evidence to demonstrate your point.
Yep. I always say tisk tisk before I realize that tisk tisk is just a click of the tongue. So many faults, Mr. Phoenix Wright. You should really learn your place. Yerk! What happened? I thought I had it for sure! See? Like, it's just as I, told you. I hope you liked your slice of humble pie. And there's her cocky air. There's her real face. She's being weird.
Very well, I now conclude the cross-examination of Miss Eenie Miney.
Hold it! Who held it? I thought so. Your Honor, please allow the defense one more minute.
All right.
You can't lose here. Have faith in yourself, Phoenix. Mia. Yes, it does sound like a ridiculously messed up plan for a murder. But you know, regardless, that girl trained for this crime. Really? Listen, Phoenix. Everything happens for a reason. There is a reason for why she had to kill Dr. Gray. And it is also the reason she had no choice but to kill him in this fashion.
Time is up, Mr. Wright. Your final answer, please. If you want to say that you can prove Miss Miney had a motive, then why did she kill the victim in this way? Can you provide the reason?
Maybe? Maybe. I'm going to say a strong maybe. Like a 50% chance, yes.
Can I? Can I really do this?
Yes, I can! Maybe's not an answer. I couldn't say maybe. I am not totally confident here, but I know that I must press on no matter what. That's right, Phoenix. Only you can do this now. I will show and substantiate the fact that Miss Miney had a motive. Too bad. You're too late. My cross-examination has already ended, after all. Interesting. I'll let you have your chance, Mr. Phoenix Wright. What? You're supposed to be on my side! Hey! Von Karma only cares about the perfect win. Arrogance, that's the weakness. As long as you have the will to fight, I will knock you down, Mr. Phoenix Wright. And I don't care if you are my witness. So help me, I will throw you out of my way. No way.
Very well. The court will take a 5-minute recess. We will continue the cross-examination after we reconvene.
Hey, wait a sec, Nope. The gavel has gone down. The to be continued has gone up. And the save has gone out. Excellent. This is a lot of there's a lot of parts to this episode. Not my episode, the game's episode. It's weird referring to these things as episodes. June 22nd, 12:04 p.m. The trial's half over for today. District Court, Defendant Lobby number 3. Is it really true about my aunt? I'm afraid so, Maya. There is no way Eni could have killed Dr. Gray by herself. And under the circumstances, there's no one else other than your aunt, Morgan. That's terrible. Why? Why would my aunt... Everything is going just as I predicted, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Why are you out here? Ah! Miss Von Karma! Why are you doing this? Why are you trying to take revenge on Nick? Nick had nothing to do with what happened to your dad. Don't you have something better to be worrying about? Say your own situation. Down on me even though we're the same age. Are you done yet? You've caused me enough pain and suffering. Not yet. My goal is to defeat you, and let the whole world know of your defeat. But even if you do that, it won't bring your father back. Whatever. In the meantime, let's bring this match to its conclusion. And then we'll know who the real winner is. You're right. It's me. It's always me. Because I'm amazing. June 22nd, 12:10 p.m. District Court, courtroom number 2.
The court will now reconvene. Mr. Wright.
Yes, Your Honor.
Can you prove Miss Inimani had a motive?
Yes, I believe I can. Inimani and Dr. Gray have only one point of connection. And that is the car accident 1 year ago. The motive I'm looking for must be there. Miss Miney,
please testify to this court about your car accident last year. Huh? I thought, like, you wanted to, like, ask about my, like, motive. That's too many likes even for you. I, like, don't see the point in, like, bringing up the past. It's a murder trial. It's all about the past.
Miss Wright, if you please.
Okay. Like, I totally don't think it'll do any good, but...
Last year's accident.
That was, like, last year in May. Like, something really bad had happened at, like, my sister's clinic around then. And, like, the night of the accident, my sis was totally tired while she was driving. I was, like, totally pooped, too. So I, like, fell asleep in the passenger seat. I, like, woke up because of a jolt, and, like, it was a sea of flames around me. I, like, opened the door and, like, got away. It's too many likes. Stop with this fake persona.
I think I've heard of this incident.
It was all the talk on the tabloid shows day after day last year.
Yes, and there was talk about Dr. Gray drugging your sister.
Drug! Those are merely rumors. Totally baseless gossip.
Yes. Mr. Wright, you may question the witness.
Right now, it's impossible to prove that Dr. Gray did, in fact, drug Miss Miney's sister. You're right. Yeah. Which means I'll have to work this from another angle. Last year's accident, cross-examination.
Was it May? Was it April?
Did some sort of medical malpractice happen at your sister's hospital then? Yeah, like, that was in May too. Like, the thing with all the patients dying was, like, May 2nd. And, like, our accident was, like, on the 24th.
2 accidents, back to back. Do you assume it's just a coincidence?
My sis was, like, totally tired. So that's why, duh. That was the malpractice incident where 14 patients died, correct? Yeah. What was the cause of the mistake? Like, I heard it was because the medicines, like, got mixed up. Was that the fault of your sister, Mimi Miney? Like, no way! Dr. Gray, like, wanted to blame it on my sis. That incident has nothing to do with our murder here. It might. It's about... We're talking about motive. Of course it has everything to do with here. Besides, the police report has already documented that it was entirely Mimi Miney's fault. Which means as far as the real facts are concerned, Mimi Miney is the one who made the mistake. But, like, it really wasn't my sis. And, like, the night of the accident, my sis was totally tired while she was driving. She was totally tired? You mean exhausted? Like, she had to talk to the police. And, like, was being investigated, like, every day. It was, like, a totally terrible situation. It's no wonder, then, that the car accident happened, huh? That's hard to know. So then, why didn't you have to switch places? Huh? Like, what are you talking about? I meant switch drivers. If your sister was so tired, then you should have switched with her.
True.
But, like, I don't, like, have a driver's license? This is news to me. I was not aware you didn't have your license, Miss Miney.
Miss Miney, Please amend your testimony.
Okay, well, looks like I'm going to have to prove her wrong because there's a little incident we uncovered last week, if you remember. Like, okay, anyway, I was like totally pooped too, so I like fell asleep in the passenger seat. Well, hold on. I had the accident, my sister was totally tired and wasn't driving. Totally pooped too, so I fell asleep. The accident happened at night, correct? Yeah, like, it was at, like, 1 a.m. or so, I think. I had, like, a paper due, like, really soon. So, like, I hadn't slept and was working, like, real hard. So it was because the two of you were so tired that this accident happened. I, like, woke up because of a jolt and, like, it was a sea of flames around me. And your sister? What happened to her? I didn't see her. The car was, like, totally black, and there was, like, a ton of smoke. I, like, totally had, like, no clue what was going on. Like, opened the door and, like, got away. Please tell us about your escape in more detail. I like, kept wanting to forget that time. So, like, I don't remember things about the accident in, like, detail anymore.
Well, it's alright. No need to push yourself.
I think I, like, gave an interview after the accident. Like, that would probably be the most accurate, you know? If that's the article, if it's that article, then I've already got it. Alright. Like, didn't have my license, so, like, I couldn't take over driving for her.
I'll ask her about this, then I'll present my evidence. I just gotta cycle back around. And that's why you were in the passenger seat?
Like, yeah. I was, like, at my college's research lab till, like, really late. So my sis was, like, giving me a ride home.
I see. Phoenix. Yes? You can't do this. You're being too easy on her. There's got to be some sort of secret sleeping in this testimony. There is! Yes, so let's find that one crushing contradiction and end this. I already know it! Let me go! Let me go, let me go, let me go! Here we go. Y'all ready? For this. Miss Miney, that was a lame lie just now.
Like, what do you mean?
I know you had a license back then. And this is a photo you took for the express purpose of getting a driver's license.
What is the meaning of this, Miss Miney?
That's right. Yeah, I had, like, a license, but I didn't get it until after the accident.
No, you had it. You had it at the time of the accident. Director Hoti, or the guy pretending to be him anyway, said so. Director Hoti, I don't know why I said Hoti. Director Hoti. What are you talking about? That perverted fake clinic director? Yes, that perverted fake clinic director. And how did he... No one cares. Witness, when did you receive your driver's license?
Like, last November.
What? November?
The accident happened last May. That's a half-year lapse in time, Mr. Phoenix Wright.
What in the... That's what happened, Mr. Wright.
Are you mocking me?
What in the... That's what happened, Mr. Wright.
At the time of the accident,
Miss Miney did not have a driver's license.
Ow! Cry and my whip will accommodate.
Anyway, without a license, the witness and her sister could not have switched drivers.
I'm like, glad you get it. But, like, even if I had my license, I, like, don't think my sis would've, like, let me drive. I didn't even say anything! Ow! Don't just stand there humming to yourself. Not you too, Mia! With the whip, and the pain, and now! How did Mia whip me? She has a whip? Miss Miney, why do you think you would not have been allowed to drive anyway? That's because...
I think the situation calls for a more detailed testimony, Miss Miney, if you please.
Like, how annoying. Oops, like, sorry, didn't mean to be mean. I wouldn't be allowed. Like, around the time I was, like, really close to getting my license, my sis was, like, this totally big fan of cars and, like, really valued them. She, like, had just gotten this really shiny... bright red sports car. She, like, would say things like, no way am I letting a noob drive my car. So, like, that's why I ended up in the passenger seat that night, too.
I see. I see. A bright red sports car. No, a bright red car for sports.
I forgot. I almost gave the judge credibility and was like, oh, yes, he understands cars. No.
A bright red car for sports. Now then, the defense may question the witness.
Not terribly knowledgeable about cars, but... wouldn't be allowed. Wouldn't be allowed.
Presser!
So what do you mean by really close? Like, I had one of those permit thingies? I think that's what they're called. Permit? Wow, the big name lawyer boy doesn't even know what a driver's permit is. And the real face of her shows again. Well, this lawyer never had a permit. Ah! Ignorance is to be whipped. What is with her? All she's said in the last few minutes is utter nonsense. So, like, may I continue? Sure. My sister's like this totally big fan of cars. And, like, really valued them. She valued cars? How much would you say she valued her car? Well, like, she flipped out at, like, a drop of rain. And, like, she would notice if someone, like, touched the car door with dirty hands. That's pretty valued. In that case, why bother taking the car out of the garage ever? Yeah, press harder. Why did you take such special care of the car? How can you say that? It was a brand spanking new car. New car? Like, you wouldn't want to, like, get it dirty, would you, Mr. Lawyer? I would think that cars getting dirty is just another fact of life, but yeah, they are. You drive them once, bam, it gets dirty. It's just the dirt in the air. Happens. I guess people who really love cars think otherwise. Phoenix, try asking something of more significance, alright?
Well, Miss Miney, what kind of car was it?
She, like, had just gotten this really shiny, bright red sports car. It's a brand new car. Yeah. She had, like, just gotten it. It was, like, from the UK.
The UK? Were those her boyfriend's initials?
Judge! How are you a judge? You had to pass law school. How? and it was a really special model. She had waited for a whole year for it to arrive. I guess her love of cars would be the obvious next topic. Press harder. I really don't know anything about cars, but I had a feeling this was bound to come up. Your Honor.
Yes?
Please, have the witness append what she just said to her testimony.
You mean the part about it being a special import car?
Yes.
Well, if you like cars that much, then...
That's not my point. Though, to be honest, I don't know what the point is either.
Mr. White, would you please fix your testimony?
Sure, whatever. My sister's new car was like a totally special model from England. I'll hold it pretty forcefully, but I don't actually know what to ask about cars. Ask for the heck of it. So yes, what am I supposed to pick for a topic? Let's start with this. Why are British cars good? What? Like, huh? They're expensive, and their driver's seat is opposite to our cars. I don't know what side of the vehicle Japanese cars have them set for, so maybe they are also on the on the left side, like ours in the States. So I don't know. I'm a little confused, but I don't know where this takes place. They're expensive, and their driver's seat is opposite to our cars here in the States. It would seem there is no benefit to owning one. Like, huh? This whole steering... Dude! Phoenix, you moron! You just cracked the case! You just got proof! This whole steering wheel on the right side thing is it's kind of goofy, isn't it? You... What do you know? That sweet shape, that engine, the wild way it starts, the feeling around forgive me. Personality really changed at the drop of a hat. That's because she's pretending to be someone else. Yeah, that... In case there was any doubt earlier, I think that just proved me right. This is not Eeny Miny. This is Meeny Miny. It's interesting, isn't it, Phoenix? Bit by bit, we're beginning to see the real contradiction behind this case. Yeah, it's a person pretending to be someone else. She, would say things like, "No way am I letting a noob drive my car." Was your sister good at driving? She was, totally awesome. Way to toot your own horn. She, said she was going to be, the racing queen of the nursing world. I think that's a very small pool to swim in. Racing nurses. Somehow, I think she bumped my question off track again. That's why I ended up in the passenger seat that night too. And that was when the accident occurred, correct? Yeah, I immediately reached for the passenger side door and fled in a daze. Sounds like you had a terrifying time. There's something very big here. It's going to be hard to break apart such a natural-sounding testimony, but we have to attack it. And by doing so, a flaw will show itself. It has to. Do you really think so? Believe. There is a path. I know it. You almost sounded like a prophet for a second there. Okay, so...
So I think the detail here is when not able to escape. Human records died at the site. Revealed that the driver falls asleep at the wheel. Excuse me. And there was this crash, and I woke up in a huge sea of flames. I was still half asleep, but I opened the. BAM! I got her with her own ancient testimony. Miss Miney, do you remember this article? It's an article about the accident. You had said this in it. But I opened the right door and, got out. That's correct, isn't it? Why are you suddenly asking me about that? Your Honor, which side is the passenger seat, on the left or the right?
Well, it's on the right side, of course, because the driver's on the left side.
That would be if it were an American car, or apparently a Japanese car. But it would be the opposite in a British car.
Opposite?
The two of them were riding in a British car. In that case, the passenger side would be the left side.
Ah! What do you mean by this?
Miss Miney, you said that you had escaped using the right side of the right side door of the car. But if you were sitting there, then that means you were in the driver's seat. Ah!
Order! Order! In the court! Order! 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 Ah!
Mr. Phoenix Wright is blabbering nonsense again. Amy said the person who was driving was her older sister, Mimi Miney. That's what Amy said, yes. But that is where her story falls apart. Somewhere, all of us made a big error in our assumptions. Phoenix, it looks like you finally found the real root of this murder. If we connect all the dots, there can only be one answer, and it's straight out of a soap opera. I'd like to ask the court a question. Eni or Mimi, who was really driving that night? Mimi! The answer is the one person who had her driver's license, Mimi Miney. After all, that makes her the only person who could legally drive.
But you just said the witness, Miss Eni Miney, was the one in the driver's seat.
Which leads us to the next question. The next question? Who is the person standing at the witness stand right now? What sort of idiotic ruse is this, Mr. Phoenix Wright? This witness's name. This witness's name is. I'll tell you what her name really is. This witness's real name is. Boom! Mimi Miney. That is your real name. Of all the foolish dribble. Then how do you explain her appearance? Plastic surgery. This witness had severe facial burns when she was admitted into the hospital. So for the purpose of facial reconstruction, the surgeons used a picture. Facial reconstruction surgery? This is the picture she gave to her doctors at the time. That's right! It's a picture of her younger sister! No! What? Mimi Miney! She died! In the car accident! That's what everyone thought. However, that was not the case. Then, the body they found at the crash site... That was the body of the real Eni Miney. Isn't that right, Miss Mimi Miney? I like how it got rid of her name. Yeah, her name's not there at the top anymore. That car accident 1 year ago, the one who died that night was Eenie Miney. Her sister, Mimi, then stole her face and was reborn as Eenie. With this, she effectively erased Mimi Miney from existence. Your Honor, I'm sure you can now see why Mimi had to kill Dr. Gray.
What do you mean?
Ah! What's the meaning of this nonsense? Dr. Gray wanted to call back the spirit of a dead person. Specifically, the spirit of his nurse that died in the crash, Mimi Miney. However, that would not have been possible! Because Mimi Miney was still, in fact, alive! And that fact would have been discovered had the channeling been conducted. So this witness had to stop that from happening. At all costs. And that's why she had to kill Dr. Turner Gray? Is that what you're saying? Yes. Before the channeling, Dr. Gray had the misfortune of consulting this witness about communicating with the dead. And in that moment, his fate was sealed.
Well, Miss Eenie? Miss Valgama?
Why did you just say my name just now? This one, she deserved to come back at this. Why did you say my name just now? Looks like I've been unmasked. Witness? That's right. I admit it. My real name is Mimi Miney. That quack doctor. He got what he deserved in the end. And I was so close to finally ditching Mimi, too. So close.
But why? Why would you go so far as to throw away yourself? To become your own sister?
I think I understand why. Mimi Miney wanted her old self to disappear because of this. That's about the malpractice incident. Dr. Gray was right. The mistake was caused by the nurse. A nurse by the name of Mimi Miney. That's right. The person standing before us today. And a few weeks after this mishap, Mimi Miney had a car accident in which she lost her younger sister. The timing couldn't have been worse. 14 patients dying in that incident, and her own sister's life extinguished. It was all too much to bear. I found a way for myself to escape it all. The only way. She lost everything in the flames of that accident. Her sister, and even her own face. This was her last chance. Her chance to throw away her past and start a new life as her sister.
Unbelievable. A plan beyond my wildest imagination.
That jerk. If only I hadn't thought of channeling mumbo jumbo. Mumbo jumbo? Becoming Eenie has been the most horrible experience in the world. Spirit channeling, the occult. I hate it. I hate it all!
I believe there are still a few unsolved riddles here, such as why did Miss Miney choose to go with such a complicated plan? And why did Miss Morgan Fay agree to help her execute it? Regardless, I believe one thing has been made crystal clear.
The innocence of the defendant, Maya Fey. This is preposterous! I'm perfect! Me, Franziska von Karma! I'm going to enjoy the news tonight, Miss von Karma. How about you? It's gonna be broadcast all over the world, right? Your defeat, that is. Yow! Yo! Ow! 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 Stop! Ow! 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 That's one more for goodness. Ow! My face! Ow! Me! Phoenix! Hey, you the Phoenix! Phoenix! This court is a fraud. A sham! You're the one who just whipped the defense attorney into unconsciousness.
Now then, it looks like it will be some time before Mr. Wright regains consciousness. So I will go ahead and pronounce the verdict. The verdict. Not guilty!
Yay! Too bad I couldn't be here to see my own victory. Yay!
That is all. This court is adjourned.
Yeah. I like how Phoenix like, I get to gloat. Ha ha ha. June 22nd, 3:13 p.m. District Court Defendant Lobby number 3. Congratulations, Maya. Sis! Aww, that's right, because she's always challenged. You never got to see your sister. Aww, that's nice. It's good to see you, Maya. How are you doing? Sorry, I did the wrong person. Sis! Sis! I didn't kill anyone, did I? No, you didn't. It was all just a dream. A really bad dream. You know, sis, in my dream, I smelled a really familiar scent. A familiar scent? I was inside that clothing box, right? That box. That was the box you used to store your clothes in a long time ago. That's right. Aww. There is still one thing I don't quite get. What's that? What would have happened if Mimi hadn't shot Dr. Gray? I mean, we broke in because we heard a gunshot. I think Mimi Miney had planned to open the door to the chamber herself. And then you and Lotta would have witnessed quite a scene. A possessed Maya Fey who had just committed a murder. She had it planned down to the smallest detail, huh? Nick! Congrats, Maya! Thanks! Looks like you bailed me out of another jam. Well, you know, you keep getting in them. But I really don't want something like this to happen ever again. I'm fine because I have you to help me out, Nick. But every time something happens, I lose someone special to me. First my sister, now my aunt. Hey, Nick, tell me. Tell me why my aunt went and did something so horrible. Why would she help Mimi Miney with a plan like that? I just don't understand it, Nick. Maya, it's over. Why don't we just let it be? Nick, please. I need an answer. The reason Morgan helped Mimi with her plan was... Hold up. Oh, so many options, so many things. Nope. I mean... yeah, it's got to be, right? Yeah. Pearly? 4 years from now, a new master will be born into Karain Village. And that person will be you, Maya. And? But, if you weren't there, then the main family's bloodline would disappear. And what would happen then? The branch family. My aunt. No. Morgan's spiritual power is too weak. The next person would be Pearls. Ah! Or maybe it's more of a ah! There we go. That's probably more right. Ah! Everything was done for her sake. It was also that Pearls would become the next master. Yeah, I can see that. Did Maya say something just now? I think that she was saying, I thought so. Family drama. Date and time unknown. Detention center. Solitary confinement cell 13. My precious Pearl. You are the only one suitable to be the master of Karain, dear child. I sacrificed it all for you. I hope that brainless nurse carried out her murder and cooperated with that whip-happy prosecutor. It was all to unseat that annoying, witless main family girl. That Maya Fey. But I shall be patient, my dearest Pearl. A chance will present itself. Your time will come. I got a feeling this isn't the last we've seen of Morgan Fey. Reunion and turnabout. The end. Reunion and turnabout. A brand new episode has been added. Ladies and gentlemen, we just finished episode 2. Reunion and turnabout. On to turnabout 3. Turnabout. Big top. Actually, this sounds fun. I get to do a murder at a... well, most likely a murder. All I seemed to do was murder trials. But a murder at the circus. I remember one particular case from the anime, actually. Oh, thank goodness. I don't have to do the Ditz voice anymore. Oh, that was getting very exhausting. Whew. I mean, just talking like this, like, is, like, so much, like, work and, like, effort. And, like, it also can really grate on your own, like, nerves. Like, you know? Just makes me hate myself. I'm more intelligent than that. Wow. We still got plenty of time. I can totally get this started. Whew, okay. Brand new episode has been added. Turnabout. Big top. Oh, right. I should probably save, I guess. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to the show. Prepare to witness a man who has mastered the wonder of flight. Ha ha ha! The world's greatest magician, the one, the only, Maximilian Galactica! December 26th, 8:12 p.m. Berry Big Circus. Circus entrance.
Oh, yo, Pearl.
Wow, that was like being in a dream. I haven't even caught my breath yet.
Oh, she's so excited. She can see a circus for the first time. Ah, circuses are great. Just fun. It's turn your brain off fun stuff.
That was amazing, wasn't it, Burley? It was great. There was a dancing bear, and a tiger that jumped through a ring of fire, an elephant that rode a giant ball. Not to mention that guy who flew through the air. Yeah, Max Galactica. He was absolutely fabulous. Huh? What? Max Galactica, the world's greatest magician.
It's the giant cardboard cutout above the entrance.
A magic-ician? No, a magician. Mr. Nick?
Huh? What is it, Pearls?
Does magic have anything to do with channeling spirits?
I don't think it has anything to do with channeling. You don't know about magic, do you, Pearls?
I'm sorry.
Aw.
I braved the winter cold and took Pearls to see the circus. It's been 6 months since the terrible incident in Korean Village. And it was during that trying time that I met Pearls. This is after the first trial we had. Yeah. Remember the one where he lost his memory? After that one. Thankfully, she seems to be recovering from it, and is returning to her normal self.
It's time to go. You're right. Can't miss the last train.
Pearls, you remember the train?
Of course I did!
Aw, she's getting familiar with the outside world.
I don't really understand what everyone means by express train.
It's a faster train.
Well, Nick, see you later. I'll come by to help clean the office. It's gotta be spotless for the new year.
Don't worry about it. Really.
You are going to visit Mr. Nick... oh yeah. You're going to visit Mr. Nick on New Year's? Maybe. I'm glad you get to spend your New Year's with your special someone.
Pearly!
Look, it's time to go.
Happy New Year, Mr. Nick!
Ah, she's a precious little bean. Happy New Year. I really hope it'll turn out that way. But I'm an attorney who always envisions himself apparently in a noir-style detective story. Always giving an internal monologue. So who knows? Murder could be just around the corner. December 28th, 9:12 a.m. Wright & Company Law Offices. Well, today wraps it up for this New Year. I hope I can finish cleaning this place up in one day. Nah, man. I was just rocking out to the ridiculous ringtone he has. Because he's so tech unsavvy that he doesn't know how to change his ringtone. Beep. Hello? This is Venus Wright.
Nick! It's terrible!
Oh, Maya. Perfect timing. Things are terrible here, too. Huh? The office is a terrible mess. And I have to clean it up. What are you talking about? My dirty office. What are you talking about? Listen, Nick. You have to turn on the TV. The TV? Now let's check in at the scene. Huh? What happened? Thank you. We're here at the Very Big Circus. The Very Big Circus has become the center of a sensational murder. Whoever describes murder as sensational. The scene has created quite a stir among the throngs of excited onlookers. The Very Big Circus. A very big circus? That's the circus we went to, right? They're saying that there was a murder? Yeah, they arrested him too. Arrested who? Max! They arrested Max Galactica! Maximilian Galactica. Fans call him Max, a popular magician who can fly through the sky at will, using, cables, but don't mind that. Maya said she was a huge fan of Max. Alright, Nick, I'll see you in 2 hours at the detention center. Huh? What? See you there! You still got plenty of time to clean up your office later. What? Why are you having me? Ah, crud, she's just got me more work. Hi, Charlie. Charlie, a quite decorative plant. I wouldn't mind his help cleaning this place up. I would. I don't think he'd be very useful. He lives in dirt and doesn't have hands. There is a giant building just outside the window. It's the Gatewater Hotel, a high-class luxury hotel. Until recently, it had been a normal business-class hotel. A poster of the newest member of the Steel Samurai universe. Maya went out and bought it right away. She's a sucker for all things Steel Samurai. I hear they're even giving the new guy his own movie. Nice. I just know Maya's going to drag me out to see it with her. My desk. Since I don't have time to sit, it's unusually clean. Difficult-looking legal books stand in a formidable row. They mock me. I wouldn't mind dumping some of these off at the used bookstore, but that might not be such a good idea. They mock me. I'm a lawyer. I should probably, study these books, but no. I'll just be mocked by them constantly about how I don't study them. It does it? I'm curious to see what is this infamous reputation? I don't know this reputation. Is it infamously difficult? Infamously stupid? Infamously predictable? Is it infamously flamboyant? I'm betting infamously flamboyant. I'm just basing that off the fact that it's a circus. There's going to be a lot of huge characters. But I'll probably find out. Let's see. December 28th, 11:19 a.m. Detention Center Visitors Room. By the way, welcome to the stream, Scott. What are they talking about? Why did they arrest Max? You're asking the wrong man on that one, Maya. Maybe he used his magical skills to deal death with a sleight of hand. Maximilian Galactica would never do such a thing. Fabulous! What the young lady has just said was absolutely fabulous! What a clever girl! Such a fabulous understanding of events. What's with all this fabulous talk? Haha, I threw cards at you! Ah, my face! Welcome to the visitors room! It's Max! Nick, look! It's the real Maximilian Galactica! A good... just not considered a good case. Aw, man, really? But, okay, now I'm really curious. But I'm gonna give it my all and give every character a voice. Even if they're... not good. Well, here we go. Alright, sweetie, pick a card. Any card. He called me sweetie! Ah! Nick! Time's running out, sweetie. Pick a card, any card. This one. I thought you would pick that one, sweetie. Ha! The Ace of Hearts! Ah! He Nick, look! He got it! What can I say, sweetie? You've stolen one of my most valued possessions. One of Maximilian Galactica's hearts! You have several? Max! Ah. Well, time to make this an absolutely fabulous time! Max, you should let Nick pick a card! I don't want to steal one of his hearts! And you are? Oh, how silly of me. You must be Sweetie's driver. Her driver? Whatever. Hurry up and pick a card. Any card. There's only one reason anyone would come to visit you if they're a stranger visiting you in a detention center, you moron! I want this one, I guess. I don't know. So, sweetie, let's be honest here. Oh, finally, you're gonna be honest. You came to the visitor's room to visit me, didn't you? Yeah. Yes! I'm your biggest fan! Fabulous! Absolutely fabulous! Thank you so much. Hey, what about my card? Think of it as a souvenir. Oh, I get it. You're that guy. An asshole. Understood. I get to represent this guy. This is gonna be my client. Well, Nick, I think it's time to get to work. Is it? What's the matter, Nick? Why are you looking at the ceiling? I was just thinking about what I should have for lunch. Sweetie, drop Porcupine Head over there. Show me with your attention. Oh, shower me with your attention, okay? Ooh, yes! Absolutely fabulous! Absolutely cringe-inducing. This is why I like Phoenix Wright. He's the voice of some sanity in a world of absolute insanity. Smile, you're on candid camera. Max keeps sneaking glances up at the security camera on the wall. Of course he would. I wonder if he's still trying to be a star in a detention center. You wonder? You wonder. This guard monitors the visitor's room. He's so quiet you could forget he was even there if he wasn't watching everything. He's pushed up against the wall, kind of like a magnet on a refrigerator. Seems like he's trying to get away from Max for some reason. Maybe because Max is too big of a personality. It's a little intimidating to this quiet guard who never says a word. Well, okay, Max. Tell me about yourself. Who are you? Why are you famous? Max, I was hoping you could tell me a little bit more about yourself. Fabulous! I think we should get to know each other better, too. Why don't you come sit next to me? You're in a detention center. She can't. There's a big piece of security glass between us. Yeah. Oh, sweet Jeebus. What in the world? If only I could use magic, then I could make this wall disappear. You're a magician making cards appear out of nothing. What is the guy talking about? Anyways, lately you've become awfully famous, haven't you, Max? That's Maximilian to you, Porcupine Head. Get it straight. No. But for that, no. Jeez, people nowadays take their panties all in a bunch over nothing. Anyway, Maximilian. You won a very prestigious award recently, did you not? I did indeed! It was fabulous! I won the Magician's Grand Prix, held by the Association of International Magicians. It's an award that recognizes that I am the most fabuloso of fabulous world magicians. Okay, if he's gonna start throwing Italian words in, or Spanish, I'm not sure. Fabuloso is both. I'm gonna have to start changing up his accent. There was a trophy and a bust. It was it was an amazing day. Not fabulous? Why'd you change halfway through the word? Sus. Wow, that's incredible! Isn't it? I'm certifiably the greatest magician in the world. I'm going to guess he didn't win a trophy for most modest magician. The Very Big Circus. You were signed to an exclusive contract with the Very Big Circus, correct?
That's the long and short of it. You sure do your research, sweetie. I'm impressed. You just can't watch a magician on TV, you know? Magic is so fabulous, you have to see it with your own eyes, sweetie.
You're right, you're so right!
However, the circus, it's a dinosaur. A thing of the past. Nowadays, no one even cares about what goes on there.
Huh? What do you mean?
And that's why I signed the contract.
That's why you signed the contract? What?
Thanks to me, the Very Big Circus is fabulously popular. People come out in droves to catch a glimpse of the magic of Max Galactica. I received the dinosaur that is the circus. I revived the dinosaur that is the circus. But to me, it was just another magic trick. Isn't it just wonderful, sweetie?
Yes.
You know, the more I read it, I'm gonna try something with this guy. I think I've got a good idea for what voice to give him now. I gotta change it up a bit. I made all the old crusty circus performers obsolete.
But I kinda like the circus performances. Maya looks a bit down.
Here I am pointing out the obvious again to myself.
Tell me, what happened at the Very Big Circus?
Last night, the ringmaster was murdered.
I'm still working on the accent. I have it in my head, I just gotta... I've almost got it.
The ringmaster? You mean Russell Berry? Someone smashed him over the head, I hear. He was slumped over the ground. Even though it was in the middle of the night, the police presence was fabulous. The police questioned me at length.
Questioned you about what? Oh, dang. You're... Seriously? Oh, great. Okay, I'm gonna have to work on another... Okay, cool. I'll wing it. I'll adapt to it. I can do this. I'm a pro. Why am I presenting stuff? What am I doing?
About everything. I was the last one to see the ringmaster before he was murdered. I saw him last evening in his room.
You know what? I'm kind of envisioning him as one of the characters I remember from, Dragon Quest 11. What's his name? I didn't use him much, so I can't remember his name. Dang, I'm gonna have to go back and look that up. But he reminds me of that guy a lot.
I saw him last evening in his room.
So then, why were you arrested?
Arrested? Don't make an anthill into a mountain, sweetie. They just wanted to consult with me on matters. That's all.
Nick, I don't think Max understands how serious this is. He does not. She's right. I think I should shock him back into reality. Before the murder, you met with the ringmaster?
Uh-huh.
What did you talk about?
Things that aren't for your ears.
Maya, would you please ask him? What did you talk about with the ringmaster, Max?
It was nothing. Small talk, really. We were just having a chat about my salary.
Man, I cannot get it. I'm just gonna go back to what I was doing. This guy, I don't know. I gotta practice this in my spare time for tomorrow, definitely. Salary?
I am the one bringing in the crowds. I think that I should be compensated as such. You agree, don't you?
Yes. Maybe. That's all you talked about? Of course, it was a fabulous chat. Oh, I forgot, I have a superpower. Just fabulous. I mean,
now he's got me saying it.
what's the matter, Nick? You look all bent out of shape. Okay, here we go. Yo! Doofus! I'm gonna rattle your cage. It's going to be fabulous. Meeting with Russell. Last night you met with the ringmaster, correct? To negotiate your salary and such? Exactly. We reached an agreement about the salary for my 6-month-old contract. That's the truth? The whole truth? What do you mean? You just went to his office to negotiate your new salary? I hate lies, and I hate liars even more. What are you insinuating? Do you have any proof that I did something other than negotiate my fee last night? I'm a lawyer. Jeebus! What's the matter? What's the matter? Sweetie, you must have some wax built up in your ears. You haven't listened to me at all. Huh? You're still not listening, are you? I said that I hate lies. I'm not lying, I'm a lawyer, really! It seems this evidence isn't enough to make him confess. You want to try again? It doesn't bother me at all. Do you have any proof that I did something other than negotiate my fee last night? No. Okay. I see what I gotta do. Don't have any evidence yet. I need to go to the big top. Listen, you. I'll be back. A little later. I gotta go to your boss and, like... Well, I mean, not your boss. Your place of employment. Your boss is dead. Might impact your contract a little bit. So, you know, details. I'm leaving. Apparently I can't go to the big top. What the heck? I don't have any evidence. I have this, I have this. I have him. And I have Maya. Okay. They really gave me nothing. I thought I could go to the circus at least or something. I don't know. Alright, fine. Okay, let's try this again. What am I supposed to do? You! You talked about you! Nope, apparently not that either. Okay, all I have left is Maya's Magatama and Maya. I don't have enough evidence yet. What about you? You ain't taking a look at this? No choice. But really, is this the proper time and place for this? He signed his own photo. Okay, I had Anji do this. Nick, you mind giving that to me when this case is over? Sure, you can have his photo. I'll give you his autograph. What am I supposed to do? I can't talk about anything. I can't go anywhere. I can't examine anything. And I only have a Magatama, my attorney ear. I'm an attorney! Why do I always forget? I like showing everyone the badge until I actually have to. Then I forget that I have to show them my badge. What is that badge? Is it used in a disappearing act? I'm not a magician, Max. I'm an attorney. An attorney? Then why are you wasting your time talking to me? He wasn't wasting his time, Max. You're... Okay, relax, sweetie. You're just a little over-anxious, I think.
Anyways. Okay, yeah, this was definitely what I was supposed to do. I've been curious about something for a while now. What's that? Why do you keep looking at me with such a sad look on your face, sweetie? Because you've been arrested for murder! Oh, don't be ignorant. They wouldn't arrest someone like me. Why's that?
Obviously, because I'm the fabulous Maximilian Galactica!
You're not above the law, dolt. Yeah, like I said, I love showing my badge off to everyone whenever I get the chance, because I just think it's funny. Except that sometimes I'll have to, it'll want me to, and I just simply won't remember, oh yeah, I can show them my badge. The thing I keep flashing to everyone I meet. Because I always think it's just there for a joke. I never think, oh, this is actually something that's important right now. So? Oh yeah, so? I'm the very big star of the very big circus. And that means I'm rich. I'm paid fabulous sums. Okay? Which means what? Max. Quit joking around. You've got to be pulling my magic wand. No, and don't ever say that ever again. The police aren't really serious about all this, are they? They don't arrest people as a joke. Look at Max. He's crushed. Well, he needed to wake up and smell the coffee. This is serious business. Yes? Pork you. I mean, sir, you're a lawyer, right? Huh? Oh, yeah, I'm an attorney. Please help me! I didn't kill nobody! Oh, there we go. I forgot about this. Please help me! I didn't kill nobody! Okay, back into the Lotta accent, but this time a guy instead of Lotta. Didn't kill nobody? I may be more spoiled than a hog and a hamburger muppet, but a killer? That's insane! I could never! Max? I swear! I just want to pay off my daddy's debt. He's back on the farm. Okay, I'll take your case. Really? Really. Thank you much. Y'all sure are nice folks. Max? Yes? What's your real name? And Maya all of a sudden realizes it's Bill Bob Jones. Huh? What's the matter, Maya? Your jaw hit the ground. He's really just a country bumpkin. Yes. Never meet your heroes. I must apologize for not being my absolutely fabulous self just now, sweetie. Huh? Mr. Attorney. Yes? A few minutes ago, you took one of my cards, didn't you? Now that he mentions it, I did take a card. It was the 10 of hearts, right? What? How'd he got it right again! What can I say? You, too, have stolen some of my most valued possessions. 10 of Maximilian Galactica's hearts! I don't want them. You can have them back. You sure do have a lot of hearts, don't you? I'm putting my faith in you, sweetie. He didn't just call me sweetie, did he? Alright, let's make this an absolutely fabulous case. Come on, Nick. I do not want to. Why do I have to make it a fabulous case? Can I just make it a great case? A solid case? I want a solid case. Instead of having to squirm my way out of failure time and again.
But that's not Ace Attorney Phoenix Wright's lot in life. His lot is a difficult, lonely one. One that requires him to fight tooth and nail for victory every time. December 28th, Berry Big Circus entrance.
We're here again. Yep, but this time we are here for work. It hasn't been that long since the crime, so the police are still on the scene. Let's find someone who might know something about what happened. Gee, I wonder what detective is on this case. It couldn't be who I think it is. Sounds like a plan. Yo, I totally bet. Wait, hold on. Where would I likely find him? Big Top lodging house. I'm gonna go to the Big Top first. I bet I find a certain shoe with gum on it here. December 28th, Berry Big Circus, Big Top. The circus stage sure doesn't look this small from out in the audience. Wow, this is where they all perform, isn't it? Nick, do some somersaults. I'm not doing somersaults. I'm not doing any somersaults. Nick and I, we're on the same page almost all the time. Why not? You look like you'd be great at it. Why do I look like I'd be great at somersaults? Huh? Nick? Wasn't me. The tiger! He's coming this way! Ah! Nick! You're too young to die! Nick! Stay! Heal! I'm still here. I'm not dead yet! Nick, are you okay? Scared you, didn't I? Oh, sorry, that's a woman. Totally didn't expect that. Regent is such a cute tiger, isn't he? What's the matter? You two sure are quiet. Don't what's the matter me! Nick, he almost died there! He wasn't anywhere close to getting hurt, let alone dying. This little tiger hardly ever bites people. Hardly? I'm sorry, hardly? And besides, people normally never get to play with a wild tiger, right? Oh, so he is wild. So if you think about it, you're actually really lucky. Huh? You agree, don't you? I guess it was a tiger. What do you mean you guess? Why are you agreeing with her? Well, I mean, it was a tiger. And then she batted those eyes at me, and I was like, well, okay, you're right. Woohoo! Your costume. Eh? It's cute. I want to try it on. Your costume? You mean my clothes? You don't mind letting me try it on, right? I guess not. Really? You're the best! Wow. The tables turned quickly on that one. So much for the tiger thing. Oh, I forgot to introduce myself. I'm Regina Berry, the renowned animal tamer of the Berry Big Circus. My name's Maya Fey. I'm a spirit medium. Phoenix Wright, attorney at law. Now we all know what each other does. When you put us up next to the animal tamer, I bet we look really odd. Nice to meet ya. Likewise. Hold up. The seats are kind of far away, don't you think? They are, but it also means that lots of people can fit in the Big Top. He's right. We can fit 500 people into a show. 500? That's amazing. flying around above that many people was a real rush. At least that's what Max said. Look! That's where Max comes out during the show! I've got to admit, that was a pretty cool effect. We're planning for me to start coming out of the lion during the show. That's great, Regina! Yeah, I'll ride on Regent's back and jump out of the lion's mouth. I want to try it too! I'll ride on Nick's back and jump out of the lion's mouth. I'm not carrying you on my back. Sometimes I wonder about this girl. Woohoo! Box! There doesn't seem to be anything here that can help us. Not a single clue. You know, I've been meaning to ask you. What exactly do you mean when you say clue? What are you looking for? A bloody chainsaw, for instance. Well, there's definitely not one of those here. Hey, it's a rope! Probably for tightrope walking. That's a bit strange. There weren't any tightrope walkers in the show when we saw it. A little bit, yeah. Hey, look, a ladder! Oh, a ladder! It's just a step ladder. How tall does a ladder have to be for it not to be a step ladder, Nick? Phoenix? What's the difference? They do the same thing, right? I think you should stick with the basic facts of the matter. Oh, okay. It's not even worth arguing with her on this one. Okay, this is totally a ladder. That is not a step ladder. I don't care what Nick says. Whoa! Those lights are huge! I love lights. Whenever I appear under the spotlight, everyone claps for me. That's because everyone knows that you're cute. No, I'm not cute. You're cute. Me? Of course. I'm sure you'd make an incredible heroine. Really? You think so? Nick, did you hear that? Me! A heroine! What about Nick, Regina? Nick. He's no hero, is he? Ouch. Thanks a lot, Maya. You just threw me under the bus. You did that just to throw me under the bus. Thanks. Good friend. So what happened? Hey, Regina. What do you know about what happened last night? You mean the murder? Uh-huh. My dad was murdered. Wow, you're pretty calm. You are really calm for just your dad being killed. Oh, I see. Wait, what did you just say? So, the ringmaster was your... Yep, the ringmaster was my dad. I'm so sorry about what happened. What? Oh, okay, that was really slow. I'm so sorry about what happened to him. Why do you say you're sorry? Huh? Anyways, everyone was here practicing last night. Even your dad? Yes, everyone was here. We finished up around 10 p.m. After that, everyone went off on their own. I was the only one who stayed around here. Why'd you do that? I was playing with Regent. Regent. So she was with that beast. That's when the police showed up. When they took me to check things out, Dad was dead. For someone whose father was just murdered, she seems awfully perky. Incredibly so. She even sparkles. She's that perky. I wish she would tell us more about her dad. Regina. That's incredible that you're an animal tamer. If you say so. It has to be really scary. Scary? Why? Huh? Regent isn't scary. He's cute. Ever since Leon died, Regent's been my best friend. I'm gonna guess Leon is her old lion. Yes, Leon the lion. Leon the lion. Regent and Regina. Interesting name choices. Leon. He died? Yes,
Actually, he was killed. My dad killed him. What? Why'd you do that? I'm not sure why he did it. It's tough not to get charmed when she looks at you with those innocent eyes. Yeah, but something's wrong with someone who's able to say, my dad died, with a smile on their face. Okay, tell me more about your dad. Wait, hold on. Who's that? I'm an attorney! What about this? What can you tell me? I'm not really good at figuring out hard things. Really? You too? I understand exactly what you mean. I never expected Maya to make new friends in a strange place like this. On top of which... Maya, you're working for an attorney agency. You should probably be good at solving some problems. Oh, crud. Wrong button. I always do that.
What's about him?
It's Max! Hey, where's Max now anyways? You don't know? Nope. He's been arrested. He was charged with the murder of your father. It's okay. Nick and I will help him. Max isn't the guy, is he? I mean, the criminal? Of course he's not. I'm worried about so many things right now.
You don't seem worried in the slightest.
Like what?
And she doesn't say what you're worried about. Cool.
Hey, it's you! Alright. Alright! I look so cute in this picture. Don't you think I look cute? Don't ya? Don't ya? You sure do!
No objections here! Why am I so emphatic?
After practice was over, Dad went right back to his room. His room? Yes. That door right over there leads to the ringmaster's room. I don't know why, but he went off to his room in a hurry. I wonder what happened. The ringmaster's room. It's probably a good idea to check it out for myself.
Alright. Wait, hold up. What's on your mind?
Regina, what's the matter? What's on your mind? I'll tell you, Maya. But just you. Well... What? Really? And then... Oh my, that's incredible, Regina! Come on, Nick. There's no reason to pout.
Or will me?
Regina just told me that someone professed their love to her.
Profess their love?
Not only that, it was Maximilian Galactica.
I wonder how many people have stolen one of his hearts, anyways. True, he's given a lot of his hearts away.
And then, on the exact same day, another person professed their love for her as well.
What? Who was it?
Someone named Trilo.
Trilo?
Apparently, he's a tenor who sings in the circus.
Haven't met him yet.
Regina seems to be quite the hit with the men at the circus.
She must have some sort of strange power over them. It's called being cute. It'll get every guy. Women know this. Well, a lot of women know this.
You're not kidding. 2 people in one day. Even I would profess my love for her.
Me too. She's so cute. No! Restrain yourself, Phoenix! Restrain yourself. Something's off. Something's not right here. There's a secret. Everyone has secrets. What's hers? And I'm going to leave before I succumb to the cuteness. To the ringmaster's room.
To the wingmaster's womb.
Huh.
He's got a mannequin with his outfit on it. Or at least his jacket on it. December 28th. Big Top Ringmaster's room. This was the Ringmaster's room. This was the Ringmaster's room? Yes.
This room belonged to the victim, which means this must be where Max met the ringmaster last night. Now that you mention it, that is what he said. I wonder what. That's an interesting poster. Ah! It's a poster of Max! I want it! I want it! Nick, I want it! I don't want to get out of here. Also, Maya, you're not stealing someone else's poster. This looks important. I'll come back to this later. Nick, look at all the cute trophies! Indeed, just look at all the awards this circus has won. Like, all county quiz champions, Ringmasters Association mini golf master, beer belly balloon bounce champ, pet grooming grand prix. Wow. The ringmaster was multi-talented in ways I could have never imagined. Yeah, you can say that again. There's a lot of posters here, don't you think? There are indeed. So many posters that they aren't likely to miss one, are they? Maya, we're supposed to be the honest ones here around here. But you didn't even notice that it took one. Ah, she already swiped one? Heh. You're incorrigible. You know what? You know that? Max G promo poster, emblazoned with Max's 3 famous symbols. He's got 3 famous symbols. What do you mean 3 famous symbols? Although the stars on this poster. This must have been the poster they used to promote their public appearances. Posters are the way to go, aren't they? What do you mean? We should make posters to promote our law firm. Spine-tingling legal action, mind-numbing legalese. You will say, wow. Or perhaps, hold it. Don't miss out on a stunning life for Death Courtroom Thrill Ride. With those taglines, our law firm would sink faster than the Titanic. Too soon. Menu. Or maybe not menu. All these frames look the same. They almost look like thank you cards. It looks like every year the remaster made donations to charity. Well, that's cool of him. To the Robot Clown Research Center. Never mind. It was weird of him. You're kidding, right? What? They may be a perfectly reputable charity in the field of advanced tomfoolery. Oh man, the Waymaster went up a peg in my opinion, and then just immediately went down 2. This is where the Ringmaster applied his makeup. It's quite a collection of the most understated colors. Shocking pink, for example. This one says it's 100% all-natural organic mascara. And this one says, sensitive enough for a baby, strong enough for a mime. The Ringmaster must have been really concerned about skincare. Very metrosexual. Yep, completely metro. That's a phrase I haven't heard in a while, actually. Quite a few years since someone said metro. You may not know this, but they call this a tailcoat. And they call this the face of someone who already knew that. What? A scrap of white paper sticking out of the coat pocket. Huh? Where? Where? Calm down, Maya. You can't just go rummaging through people's coats. You always make me feel like I'm doing something wrong. Because you are! You're always trying to steal things. It's a table for guests. There's some papers scattered on top. Look at this! Max's salary is written on it, on this piece of paper. Yikes! What is it? I didn't know that a magician... This salary is incredible. She looks like she's about ready to pass out from shock. How much is it? How much is it? That much? Incredible, huh? You say that again. This must be the paper they used to negotiate Max's salary. The ringmaster signed and dated it. If he's making a ton of money, how on earth is his dad still in debt? What's the matter, Nick? Max definitely got a raise. But this document is dated a week ago. Documents related to Max's salary negotiations. He got an enormous raise 1 week ago. The ringmaster's papers added to the court record. This is the table he used when visitors came to see him. Ew. There's mud caked on the table. Someone with terrible manners must have put their shoes up on the table. Nick, don't even think about it. I wasn't. How uncouth do you think I am anyway? Nick, look at all the photos lined up on the wall. It's like a guided tour of the circus's history. This is so cool. It seems like there were so many happy memories. Maybe we should do this sort of thing at our office. We can put up pictures of all the clients who've been found not guilty. And what if we had a client who was found guilty? We'll just pretend like they didn't exist. How's that? How'd I know that was going to be her answer? Nick, now you got me thinking about losing cases. Why'd you do that? There is an interesting case I remember from the anime that I really hope is one that was actually from the game. Because it's a great case. Alright, let's, I guess examine the entrance. Very big circus. Look, it's Max! Even when you don't want to see him, poof, he's right in front of you. Sure, the sign says Very Big Circus, but looking around, it might as well be Cirque du Galactica. The stars in his cheek sure are dreamy. Why would the stars be dreamy? How about I draw a star on your cheek, Nick? I've got a marker. Nah. It's alright. I'm good. I gotta look professional. With my spiky hair. It's a snack stand. They have hot dogs, hamburgers, and drinks. Not to mention candy and popcorn. They've even got snow cones. Who would eat snow cones in the middle of winter? Nick, do you think we can buy some snow cones? Maya would eat snow cones in the middle of winter. Look around, there's tons of snow piled up all around here. Yay! Wait a second. There's no syrup, though. I want syrup! Hopefully she doesn't notice that discolored snow in the corner. That's not syrup. Nick, that's gross! That's disgusting! We already know not to eat the yellow snow. Nick, the entrance is right here. Maya, the circus is closed today. No clowns, no elephants, no shows. I know that. Nick, you can get your picture taken with Dolly the elephant. We just said no elephant. There's no Dolly. Not today. I know that too. Oh. Yeah, oh well. I'll just have to take a picture with whoever I stumble across. It's not like we're here on business or anything. This is the box office where they sell all the tickets for the circus. They also sell programs. I forgot to buy one when we came to the circus last time. So then why don't you buy one now? Sounds like a plan. Oh no! Looks like I forgot my wallet! Don't look at me like that. I know that look. I know what you want. No, I'm not buying you. No, I will not. If you want me to buy it for you, just ask me already. You know I'd never do that to you, Nick. Oh, sure, of course you wouldn't. You just stand there leaving me in suspense. Those streamers do a nice job introducing the circus performers. Maximilian Galactica and his comical comrades. You know, you don't really see too many streamers nowadays, do you? You're right. I haven't seen one in ages. I bet they stopped using them due to little kids climbing up to the top. I don't think that was why. I have to agree with Nick on this one. That seems a little far-fetched. The very big top is so... very... enormous! Yep. One look at that huge tent looming over you and you realize, this is a circus! Sorry, I could only see him saying it that way. I know, it really gets your blood pumping, doesn't it? This door must lead to the lodging house. No entry to unauthorized personnel. Do you really need to say no entry if no one's actually entering? It's almost like a Zen riddle, isn't it, Nick? I'm not even going to justify that question with the response. I bet all of the stars stay at that lodging house. I'm going to bet not all of them do. Lodging house. Oh, wow, this is a permanent circus. That is a permanent building. December 28th, Lodging House Plaza. This seems to be a dorm where all the performers in the circus stay. Really? So we might run into Stoogie the Clown here. Oh, into that Stoogie Clown here, right? He's so kooky. Ah, it's you two! Oh, yeah, okay, I should have realized it was Gumshoe. I knew I'd run into him somewhere. Ah, it's you two! Oh, Detective Gumshoe. How is it you guys always seem to know when I'm working a crime scene, pal? Because you're always working, Detective. Well, I'd rather not be always working, but with crime, you don't make your own hours. True. Truer words, man. Truer words never been said or spoken. If I have to be at the circus anyway, I want to see the lion tamer and the tightrope. However, no matter where I go, the show is always the same. Dead body, stage left. Nick! He complained! That's a rarity. Let's get back to business now, okay? Yeah, he never complains. This is the only place that the snow has been trounced upon. The murder was sloppy, leaving all these prints all over. No. We're the ones who left the prints. An investigation can be a messy thing sometimes. What? I also slipped and fell in that spot over there. The other detectives all got a good laugh when the prosecutor whipped me. Oh, great. Yep, we already know who's involved in this one. Thank goodness there was all the snow around to bring down the swelling. It's great to know that the police aren't worried about preserving the evidence. What the heck? I can't even begin to point out everything wrong with that statement. Hold on. This year, I finally won an air conditioner. Won an air conditioner? What? You didn't have an air conditioner? Did you ride your Triceratops to work too? What do you mean, won an air conditioner? You didn't buy it? I can't afford one of those things. But I got lucky and won as a door prize at the annual police Christmas party. They really pay you peanuts, don't they? Peanuts? I don't even get paid enough for peanut butter, let alone peanuts. Why? Dude, how can you afford to live? You don't even afford peanut butter? What do you eat? The safety lights around the circus are all kept on all night long. So they shouldn't have been on at the time of the murder. Or they should have been on at the time of the murder. So he's saying the murder took place in the light? How strange. How strange indeed. That is strange. Why would they have done it in the light? There's some evidence under the tarp over there. Hey, watch it, pal! The killer's behind that tarp. Ah! What was that? Was that more of a ah? Oh, got ya. I was just kidding. Oh, oh. Ah, good times. We have some good times. We have fun. Life-threatening scenarios and joking about them, but they're not really life-threatening. All that stuff. Wow, that was a lot less information than I thought I'd get. Well, I guess I'll talk to Gumshoe. Tomorrow's trial. Do you know who will be the prosecutor in court tomorrow? I already have a hunch. Of course, it'll be Miss Von Karma. She isn't gonna hit me with her whip again, is she? What do you have to worry about? You only have to see her in court. Yeah, he doesn't seem to like her. When she shows up at the precinct, the sound of that whip never ends, pal. Detective Gumshoe? I'm sure Miss Von Karma is really interesting and all, but there's someone else I'd rather talk about. Like who? Like Mr. Edgeworth, of course. Okay, now we get to see Gumshoe's response to Edgeworth being gone. And what happened to him? Why is he not a prosecutor anymore? Why does Nick keep talking like he died? You know, Nick's true rival, Miles Edgeworth. What in the world happened after I went back home? Mr. Edgeworth, you haven't heard what happened to him. Nick won't tell me! Well, to be honest, I'm not at liberty to tell you either. Let's just say he's not around anymore. Stop being cryptic! Both of you! He's not around? Nick, what does he mean? Mr. Edgeworth isn't around. Exactly what he said. He's not around. Edgeworth is gone. Don't say his name again, okay? Nick. The ringmaster of the circus was murdered, wasn't he? Yep. Last night around 10 p.m. He died outside in the cold. A pretty sad way to go out, if you ask me, pal. It was rather cold. This is the scene of the crime, pal. The body was found right over there. Right about where you're standing right now. Ah! Surprised you, didn't I? I'm not laughing. Excuse me, but do you mind telling me what happened to the victim? He was killed by a blow to the noggin, pal. Yeep! Yeep. It's pretty clear cut as far as murders go. He was discovered quickly. But there's just one thing that doesn't quite fit. Ha! There always seems to be something that doesn't quite fit. Don't say it that way. Something unusual. What was the one thing that just didn't quite fit? The thing you mentioned earlier. Footprints, pal. Footprints. Footprints? Look at this picture of the crime scene. What's this? This wooden box under the body. No clue, pal. Some forensic experts took it back and are examining it now. And? What's so mysterious about the footprints? Whoa, calm down now. Take a good look at the footprints in this picture. The victim's footprints are on the scene. Oh, the victim's footprints are on the scene. That's right, pal. The problem is... the killer's footprints aren't there! Snow, it makes things complicated. And also simple. Bingo. Where did the killer come from, and where did the killer run off to? Obviously, there's no way the killer committed this crime while flying. A flying culprit? Oh, that's when something just clicked in my head. Yeah, I can see why he was arrested. There's no way! Flying's impossible. That's right. Flying's impossible. Absolutely impossible. Absolutely impossible. Oh, that's not good. What's with the hollow laugh, pal? I meant nothing by it, pal. Better stated means I don't want to talk about it. Maybe I can get some info about Max out of him. Picture of the crime scene. Crime scene photo added to the court record. It looks like Max is the most unpopular guy in the circus tent. You know what they say, a bad attitude follows you everywhere. He's a bit arrogant. But he didn't seem that bad. But just because someone has a bad attitude doesn't make them a criminal. It's not just his attitude. I got proof, pal. Huh? He left something at the scene of the crime. A hat. One of the magician's trademarks. An incredibly well-made silk hat. Well, it does have very classy decorative elements. Made to order hat that is a symbol of Max's fabulousness. Found at the crime scene. Max uses a cloak, silk hat, and white roses as his signature symbols. Ah, okay, I see. Pretty mundane, aren't they? Who cares if they're mundane? At least they're easy to understand. I must have hit a nerve. That's what he said. Who said? The eyewitness. Eh? Tell us about the eyewitness. Oh, right. I can just leave. The eyewitness. So about the eyewitness. Oh, you know I'm not gonna tell you about that. That's the prosecution's trump card. Oh well. Oh, I just remembered. What? I forgot to mention that you two are barred from entering that lodging house. Why's that? Oh, no reason. Just something I remembered to tell you. Must be because that's where the eyewitness is. Let's check it out. Don't you dare, pal! Quick. I got it. Mo's room! Yeah! He's like, no, don't, no! You can't make me not! I'm going in! December 28th, lodging house. First floor, Mo's room. I wonder whose room this is. The name tag on the door says Mo on it. I guess he's not here. Wow, it's a real mess in here. Is it, or is it organized chaos? What's up with all the carrots? And why is there only one good carrot? Why are they hanging from a line? And why is there a crack in his roof? What happened to his roof? Or his ceiling? My room's probably worse, though. I don't think you have a crack in your ceiling. Oh well, I give up. We'll have to come back later. Or we could examine the room while he's not here. Awesome! Look at these shoes. They're great! They are dog heads. It's kind of weird. But I had cow slippers, so who am I to criticize? Forget the shoes. Check out the great gag banana peel. You sure it wasn't Mo's snack after lunch? Are you blind? Look at how many scratches there are from people slipping on it. Moving on. Where will I likely find a clue? And where will I not find a clue? I won't find a clue here. Let's do here first. Clown equipment is so funny looking. Got a balancing ball, a unicycle. He's even got a trampoline. But they're all broken. Maybe he was just a little too excited during practice? Who knows with that guy? Maybe it's part of the gag. I don't know what's up with the carrots. What the? There's a string of carrots here. Exactly. Why is there a string of carrots? How strange. The carrots seem to come in all different shapes. Weird. Very. I can't tell if Mo just likes carrots or if he's using them for some sort of gag. I'm not looking forward to doing the clown voice. All those clown costumes lined up like that. I don't know about you, but it's creepy. Look at the collection he's got. It's incredible. Must be a collection of clown costumes from around the world. Oh! I almost forgot! What is it now? She better not want me to try one of those on. I was thinking of starting a costume collection myself. I'll call it World Spirit Channels. We can display it in our office. In our office? As soon as you start paying the bills, you can say that. Look at the ceiling. Looks like someone punched a hole in it. Right. I wonder what happened. I don't even want to imagine what goes on here. Mo seems to be a voracious reader. Look at all the books, the hard books he has here. Clowns for Dummies, The Joke's on You, Treat Your Peons Right, and the classic Funny Jokes Are Funny. Wait, peons? What? Wow, Mo is very studious. The Joke's on You, huh? I'm not seeing anything else except here. Mo's got an excellent pair of pajamas, laid on his bed in an excellent manner. What? Those are pajamas? You mean he goes to bed dressed as a clown? Ew. Well, he also sleeps in a bed that is a clown. So, is it really that surprising? Okay, looks like we're done here. Moving on. Nope. I've gotten affidavits from most of the performers in the circus. They are certainly a strange bunch of characters. You don't say. Well, not stranger than you, I suppose. That was cold. I'm sorry, I was just messing around. Wow. Alright, let's see. I got Moser. I guess back to the circus entrance. Oh, yep, back to the circus entrance. December 28th, Barry Big Circus entrance. Huh? Hey, Nick, look over there. What? There's someone over there. Excuse me. This guy with a very big bow tie. And no chin. Hello. Wow, he sure is a quiet one. Excuse me? What? Huh? Me? Yes, you work at the circus, don't you? No, I'm just your everyday average Joe. An average Joe just happens to hang out at the circus? I don't think so. Yes, I am. I've got nothing to do with what's going on here. He's lying, just like any regular person would. Yeah, he's lying, like any regular person would hang around at the circus. Dressed like that. What's with that gigantic bow tie? I'm an attorney. My name is Phoenix Wright. I'm a spirit medium. My name is Maya. Well, I, just happened to be, passing by. I don't suppose you happen to have to be some kind of carny. Not a carny. I'm a performer, actually. I'm a ventriloquist. That's what I thought he was with that bow tie and how quiet he is. Ventriloquist? I'm Benjamin Woodman. He does sort of look like a ventriloquist dummy. Your last name is Woodman?
Yes, that's right. But everyone calls me Ben.
He's got a stutter.
Ah, yes. That's your alias, right?
I believe they call it a stage name. Hello, Ben. What happened? Excuse me, Ben.
Yes? You mean me?
About the murder. I'd like to talk to you about the details, if I may.
Really? I'm just a regular, normal guy. I don't know.
This guy's so nervous, he's creeping me out.
Nick, cheer up. Just try and smile.
Max Galactica.
Would you mind telling us something about Max? Maximilian Galactica? Max? He's not very nice.
Did you say that Max is not very nice?
Ow. My head hurts.
Yikes. I hope he's okay. It sounds like he just popped the gasket. Ventriloquism.
Ben, so you're a ventriloquist? I'm just a regular guy.
You already told us that you were a ventriloquist.
Yes.
Nick, don't yell at him. You can't do that. I can't help it. He's making me nervous.
Ben, would you mind showing me some of your skills as a ventriloquist? Well, right now, my why?
Sorry, I thought I was still on Ben.
Why?
He's contagious.
Would you mind taking a look at this? I guess we won't need to look at this after all.
Huh. Hold on. Just checking the time. Nope. Okay. I'm an attorney.
Apparently that didn't matter, no.
I need to find his puppet. But I don't know where to look for his puppet.
Ah, that guy. His name's Ben, right?
Huh? You don't know him?
I don't know. He didn't really catch my eye. He's friends with Trilo, right?
Wait. We're the ones asking the questions around here. I was hoping you could tell me about Ben. But you apparently only know his name. Well, that didn't help. Back to the big top. Entrance. Plaza. Wait a minute. What's that? Oh, never mind. Mo's room again? There we go. December 28th, lodging house, first floor, Mo's room. Hello? Kablamo! Congratulations! You're the big wiener! The 1 millionth visitor to the room of one Mr. Mo Curls, aka me! Why do you have 1 million viewers? Earplugs. Must find earplugs. To celebrate this momentous occasion, would you care for an organic grape? Just one? Did you get my joke right there? I didn't. Wait, no. I kind of want to do the Tim Curry laugh. Nah, 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 nah. I welched on giving you more than one. Oh. That's so stupid. He welched on giving more than one grape. Welches is grape juice. Get it? No, no, no. If it wasn't funny, it's your duty as a human. No. No, no, no. If it was funny, it's your duty as a human being to laugh. People who don't laugh are usually last seen in Lansing. Catch my drift? I can't get that laugh. Jeez, that laugh is a weird one. I always want to do ha 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 ha, not ha 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 ha. What is that laugh? There it is. Wow. Okay, that's gonna be annoying to pull off every time he does it. Maya. Don't laugh like that. I hate it. I can't. I have a hard time doing it in this guy's voice. I don't need doing it in your voice. That's like some Faustian nightmare. Come on, it was funny. Clowns are always funny in my book. In my book, they're just funny looking. You sure do have great taste in clothes, girly. Look at that garb. You look just like Greta Garb. Oh! I'm going home. No, Nick, you can't! You know, I could excuse a bad joke or two, but this dude keeps laughing at his own jokes. That's what I object to! Okay, I get it. But you have to admit, he is kind of funny. No, I do not have to admit that, because he isn't! On top of which his laughter feels forced. Berry Big Circus. Could you please tell us more about the Berry Big Circus? It's a very big story. You sure you got that kind of time? Yes. Well, no, we don't. And the hits just keep on coming. This circus has been in business for 20 years. We all performed under the guidance of the ringmaster, Russell Berry. 20 years? Wow. Working in a circus is never easy, especially nowadays. With movies, TV, and bowling, there's just too much competition. Your biggest competition is bowling? But, I love love the circus. I love it too. That's why I've been here for 20 years. We work hard to keep the show running. No one sends in the clowns on us. Nick, he just made a joke. Laugh. Har, 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 har. Ringmaster was a real big shot in the circus world. A real class act. Even when there were no customers, Russell would use his own money to pay me. Because he knew that I had a family to care for. He was happy to take care of his employees. You have a family? I see. Interesting. No, I shouldn't be surprised. It's just that he lives here alone with a single bed. That's why I was surprised to find out he has a family. How could anyone do that to such a wonderful man? How do you have two mouths? I just realized the mouth on his hat is doing the same thing as his actual mouth. Creepy. What happened? Mo. Wiggity wiggity. Wait. Yeah, wiggity wiggity wiggity. Oh my gosh. No. Why? I always say it ironically as a joke, but now I have to read it. Wiggity 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 what? Ugh. I'm sorry, Mo. Nick was born without a sense of humor. Don't worry about it. How can you fault someone for being born that way? Let's talk about the murder. Let's see. It must have taken place around 10 p.m. last night. After rehearsals were finished, I was tuckered out, so I came back here. After I went to bed, that's when I caught a peek of it. Caught a peek? Of the crime. Just as we suspected. This guy's the eyewitness. Oh yeah, this guy's the eyewitness to the crime. The ringmaster was truly ahead of his time. He would always add new elements to the show. New elements? When you've been a performer for a long time, your act starts getting a bit stale. I realize that even my act can get a bit long in the tooth. Sometimes my jokes can be a bit, old-fashioned. Bit long in the tooth. But that make-believer takes things too far. Make-believer? The magician! The one that thinks he's all high and mighty. He had the gall to say to me, "You're one of those funny types, right?" What does it mean, one of those? Well, the joke's on him now. On him? Yep. He's got on everyone's nerves. The day of the murder? Go ahead. Nope, no way. Just forget I said anything. I bet he's still hiding something about Max. Yeah, totally. What you witnessed. You say you saw the crime. Do you mind telling me what you saw? Well, the police told me that I can't share my story with others. Don't say a word, pal. I'm just gonna have to let these lips stay zipped. That's not fair. I guess you're right. Maybe I can tell you a few details. But only if you can get old Stiff Lips here to make for the funny. Stiff Lips? Wait, you mean me? Nick, you can do it! What's the matter? Just getting ready. Okay. Do you know why I, Phoenix Wright, am a great lawyer? Because I'm right all the time. What with the pun? Why? Phoenix! I love a good pun, but they still say that puns are the lowest form of comedy. But I love good puns. I will not deny that. At least his expectations are low. I wouldn't let him quit his day job. Eesh. Got a guy some slack. At least it's funnier than Chuckles over here. It wasn't the greatest joke I've heard, but you did try, so I'll tell you what I saw. I'm sorry, he's incapable of being funny, Mo. Really? That night, once I had tucked myself into bed, I heard this amazing noise. It was incredibly loud. It sounded like a giant thump. Once I heard it, I jumped out of bed. That's when I saw a shadowy figure and the dead ringmaster. Wow. Without question, without a doubt, it was that magician. That's all I saw. But it just proves how terrible that man actually is. He knows more about Max than he's letting on. He does. And what do you think about this? Anything come to mind? You want some advice on your development as a comedian, right? I see. Well, this is what you do. When you tell a joke, imagine everyone's wearing underwear and dancing all... I think that's enough advice for now. Nick, he was giving you good advice. Don't be so close-minded. I am not gonna... I don't know what he wanted me to imagine them doing, but I'm not gonna imagine everyone in their underwear. How about this guy? Ah, Ben! How's he doing? He's a ventriloquist, isn't he? That's right. Boy, was I surprised when they told me his secret. He's got a second mouth, where his belly button should be. Just kidding. Ben wouldn't tell me a single thing about the murder. Oh, that's a simple problem to solve. He won't talk if he doesn't have his puppet Trilo. Really, Trilo? Okay, so what's her face? Was it Regina? Said that Trilo confessed his love for her. So she was confessed to by a puppet. Trilo? If Ben doesn't have his ventriloquist puppet, you'll barely get a word out of him. Really? Master and puppet. But who's the master and who's the puppet? And where's the puppet? Okay. Back to circus entrance. Where do I find your puppet? Is your puppet in here? I see no puppet. Move. Puppet in here. Aha. So the puppet also has a bow tie. What? How'd I miss the desk? This is strange. Everything else looks nice, but this deck looks old and cheap. There's a really big photo on the desk. It's a picture of Regina and her father, the ringmaster. He really loved her, didn't he? Regina was lucky to have such a wonderful father. What did happen to Mia and Maya's father? Only ever heard about the mother. Wait a minute. His mustache was fake! This could be the evidence I need to turn the tide in this case. But really the question is, where is that blasted puppet? I need the puppet. Well, I don't know where the puppet is, so for now, let's go talk to my client. Yep. December 28th, Detention Center Visitors Room. Ah! Cards! Oh, it's my two sweeties. Welcome to the Detention Center. Did you just call me a sweetie? Again? What's on today's agenda? What can I help you with? Well, we've gathered quite a few clues. Ha! Wonderfully fantabuloso! I mean, fabulous. That's why we came to meet with you again. What's wrong? Quit making such a scary face. Okay then, Max. Let's make this absolutely fabulous! Max. We heard a lot about you at the circus, Max. Ah, you must mean from the dinosaurs? How were those Jurassic geriatrics? Max, you aren't very popular with the other performers, are you? Yes, sweetie. That's what they call jealousy. Jealousy. Good job, you can spell jealousy. Unless you were actually saying it, jealousy. They are absolutely jealous of my absolutely fabulously self. People who really understand can see the obvious differences between us. People who really understand? For instance, my sweetie pie. So Regina understands him, huh? I plan on getting married to her. She is truly my sweetie pie princess. Wow, that's so cool! It's already in the works. Oh? That's strange. Regina never said anything about actually marrying this Joker. What happened? You met with the ringmaster on the night of the murder? Yes! I was with him around 10 p.m. Once I was done with practice. I went to his room right after we finished. They found the ringmaster's body in the plaza in front of the lodging house. Yeah, I heard about that. He needed to step out for a bit, so I waited in his room for him to return. Huh? Sorry, Max, I have some... Wait, no. Ladies and gentlemen! Yep. Sorry, Max. I have something I must attend to right now. Do you mind waiting for me right here? Right here. It's pretty cold outside. Where's your coat? It's alright. I'll be right back. It should only take about 10 minutes. And then? I waited for him. But he never came back. Did he go to the plaza where the body was discovered? Possibly. The snow had tapered off a bit, but it was still very cold outside. But I have no idea what he went off to do. I almost forgot that Max is hiding a secret. But the question is... what's the secret? Here's one thing. Okay, I'm gonna try something here. I gotta save. I'm getting a little low on points because I tried too many times way too early. With the Magatama! He's got secrets. Meeting with Russell. Last night you met with the ringmaster, correct? to negotiate your salary and such. Exactly. We reached an agreement about the salary for my 6-month-old contract. That's the truth? The whole truth? What do you mean? You just went to his office to negotiate your new salary? I hate lies, and I hate liars even more. What are you insinuating? Do you have any proof that I did something other than negotiate my fee last night? Yeah, you already did negotiate your fee a week ago. That's... It was on the table in the ringmaster's room. You weren't lying when you said you received quite a raise. Is there a problem with being well compensated? Not with the compensation. Just the date. This is dated a week ago. Max, you finished your contract negotiations a week ago. Fabulous! Alright, I'll tell you the truth. That night, the ringmaster called me to his room. He called you? Why'd he do that? Sorry, sweetie, that's private. The ringmaster called him. I wonder if there was some sort of problem. Max, perhaps you could share with me what you two spoke about? Well, not if I don't have to. Isn't this why the ringmaster called you into his room that night? Crud. I don't think I have enough to deal with revealing why he was in the ringmaster's room. But I do need to call it here. It's about time. So I'll pick this up tomorrow. And we'll proceed from there. With a fresh mind and a fresh attitude. And hopefully a fresh voice. That clown voice is gonna destroy me. Ugh. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for your time. For joining with me and for conversing with me. I love hearing from all of you. I didn't realize that this is one of the most controversial... Wait, was it controversial? More of a infamous, that's what it was. An infamous case. I'm a little curious to find out why it's infamous. So... Whew. I'm gonna break and eat and maybe take a nap. I'm gonna see you guys tomorrow, alright? Join me next time when we continue this case. And maybe actually make it to the courtroom tomorrow. Peace out, all! Bye!